Hi, everybody. Holy crap. Something amazing happened tonight. Something that, never ever happens. You want to know what it is?
I was going to say something, but it was mean, so I'm not. Go on.
We actually started on time.
No.
Holy shit.
Nah.
I can't believe it.
I can go back on the main screen if you
No. We have to savor this moment. The fact that we are actually on time. Oh, we gotta turn that down. Bring it down to like 8, I think.
Yeah, we were playing God of War, and it is very loud. Alright.
Alright, everybody ready for the funny voices again?
So, to recap.
Big Berry Circus.
Yeah. We just had our first day in court.
Yeah, and it was with the ventriloquist.
Yeah, which we disassembled his, and we established that there could have been an opportunity for somebody else to go past him that he did not see. And we have pretty good idea that the person dressed up as the magician was actually the ringmaster. That's my working theory.
Yeah, and that is a good theory. So, alright.
Sweetie, you have to believe me. I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene.
So then, where were you when the murder took place?
Nah, it's too early for that joke.
You were thinking of a joke?
Yeah, but it's kind of raunchy, and it's like 5 minutes into the stream. I don't want to do that already.
Alright, maybe later.
Yeah. We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room. And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right? Exactly. He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back.
That's when the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right?
That's what it seems like.
But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right?
Yep. Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off.
Which means...
I was naked.
He saw me naked.
I put everything out to bear so I could marry her.
To show him what she was getting.
It's so ridiculous. Means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max. Fabulous! That's a fabulously possible possibility.
Well done, Nick.
How's Chad doing?
I'm just picking up the tablet to check it out. Oh, people are saying there's static.
Uh-oh. Probably... Sorry for any popping.
Yeah, I just...
Eh. Did that help?
Alright, yeah, tell us real quick if that helped.
Whack.
Waiting for a response. Okay, she says much better.
Okay, yeah, it was mine. Mine was a little loose.
Alright.
That happens from time to time.
Yep.
However, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange? If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. Yeah, what happened to the other part? What about my cloak? Where did that go? Double,
Richard. Sorry, I'm adjusting my mic arm.
Yeah.
There. Wow, Max, I never thought of that. You should be a detective or something.
Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up. Magician or president? You have no idea how hard it is to make a decision.
That's really cool.
Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper.
The mystery of the magician that wanted to be president.
I mean, honestly, I would love an entertainer as president.
Oh, yeah, technically it happened once.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there you go.
Now that everyone is back, let's get started.
The court is now back in session. Miss Von Karma, please proceed with the prosecution's case. The prosecutions.
Very well. I will now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing.
She is not happy about having to call this witness.
Oh no. And for good reason.
Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand?
Why did she just call him a pitiful clown? She doesn't like fools, and he's like the epitome of a fool.
He's still dressed as a clown.
Yep.
The witness will state his name and occupation for the court record.
It was Philadelphia Park.
Name and occupation.
Did they really just do a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reference?
Yes, they did.
Wow.
While the witness please inform the court why is speaking such autobiographical gibberish.
I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited to this sort of occasion.
What in the world are you talking about? You're in a grand hall of justice, not at some comedy club. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the court.
Oh yeah, maybe this joke is okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service. Okay, how about this? Have you met my proctologist, Dr. Seymour Butts? How was that one? But a couple of clowns who were up to no good.
What? Seymour Butts? Yeah. Yeah, it was.
But a couple of clowns were up to no good.
Your name.
Lawrence Curls, professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown.
You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 p.m. the day of the murder, correct?
Yes it is.
Very well, Mr. Kyles. Will you please testify to what you saw that evening?
A rabbi, a priest, and a Rastafarian walked into the...
Without the humor, please.
Okay.
Poor Mo can't be his normal stoogey self in court.
Poor guy.
I know, I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years.
Let that sink in.
No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause. Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I've taken to laughing at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. But this atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try making everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone! What do you think of me? How am I doing?
He said nothing about the fucking crime.
Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here?
Witness,
Huh?
we will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Thus, please stick to the facts of this case.
Really? You're really hear me out?
Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later.
Thank you. I can't wait.
Poor Gumshoe.
Wham.
Of course we can. I'll talk for as long as you want.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
This is bad.
The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. There's a window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. I also saw a window. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head. Clonked.
Clonked.
That's very interesting. If this eyewitness's account is to be believed, I have enough to pass judgment right now.
Ta-da! Of course you can. There's no way that this account can be criticized.
However, the witness is a bit, how do you say, off-kilter? Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him.
That's because that must be because of my insincere smile.
Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination of this.
Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, you gotta find some kind of contradiction in his testimony.
I know that. That's my job.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it would bring disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber rattling.
What the hell is saber rattling? I understand, Your Honor.
If you cause this cloud to stray from the facts, I'll hold you responsible.
Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes. So are they saying I'm gonna get hurt if he gets off track?
That's what it seems like. So it might actually be a good idea to save.
Yeah, I was thinking that right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I know you're gonna probably want to press some things.
Yeah. All right. The night of the murder, after practice, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was. I was pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep before I did a glance out the window. Okay, so this feels like the first place I can press safely.
Yeah.
Just happened to glance out the window.
You could say that. You could also say I peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed.
Mr. Carls!
Oh, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either.
What should I do? I wonder if I should press him further on this issue.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, well, I want to know what he saw out there.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, he did, like, continue, like, on in the next thing saying, but I want more information.
Yeah.
Exactly why did you look out your window that night?
Why? Why? Clowns don't need a reason to look out their windows, do they?
That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday.
Once I tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump.
Why are you bringing this up now? How dare you? I hate you, Mr. Wright. I will end you. I will end you.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You forgot.
Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention that thump, didn't I?
That's not something you just forget to mention.
Yeah, what she said. Actually, I'll let you take Phoenix, because I've got a lot.
All right,
of-
I'll take
yeah.
Phoenix. Yeah, you got a lot. I believe it would be best if Mo were to revise his testimony.
Very well, Mr. Coils, please revise your testimony.
This should start turning the tables in our favor. Yeah! I heard a huge noise outside the window, and that's what made me look outside. Okay. I think that's fine. So when I saw two silhouettes, they were a bit far away, though. Far away. Oops, sorry.
It's all good. It's your habit.
Yeah.
Far away, you say? If you had to say exactly, how far away were they?
Let me think about that for a second. If my room is here, and they looked about yay big, I'd say they were about 30 feet from my window.
Just 30 feet? That's not far at all.
It was snowing that night, and it cut down on visibility.
I see. Please continue with your testimony regarding the two shadows you saw.
Okay.
I actually think it might be a good idea to press that new statement he has.
This one?
Yeah, I heard a huge noise outside of the window, and that's what made me take a look outside.
Yeah, why not? What was the sound like?
Well, I guess it kind of sounded like, I guess you could say,
Mr. Kyles, may the court remind you that humor is unnecessary.
oh, how'd you know I was gonna make a joke? I guess that the sound sounded like suppose it sounded like someone getting hit with something very hard. Yep, that's what it sounded like, honestly.
Someone getting hit, huh?
What then? You went to look out the window and you saw. Okay, so yeah, they didn't really give anything else. All right, so yeah, let's know more about Ringmaster and Max. Did you see Max clearly?
You say you.
Go ahead.
You'd say you clearly saw this, even though you were, by your own admission, far away.
That's right. I had been thinking about it over and over since that night. But things didn't really make sense until I spoke with the prosecutor, Miss Von Karma. But now I am 100% certain that it was Max and the Ringmaster that I saw that night. Just thinking about it, how could I be wrong if Max is always wearing his uppity symbols?
Uppity symbols.
Lawyers nowadays, do you even have to go to school anymore to be one? All right, everyone knows what to do. All together now. Say it with Uncle Bo.
I hate you all.
See what I mean? It's always like this. The crowd never wants to go along with me. I must really be utterly and completely worthless as a clown. Wowza!
Enough foolishness. Get back on track.
Will the witness please testify as to what he saw and only what he saw?
All right, kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Ringmaster. Yeah, all right, let's get more here. You say you see, I see you.
Yeah, you. You say you saw the Ringmaster get clonked over the head. Wait, actually, that doesn't add up because of his revised testimony.
Yep.
Yes, I did. It's the climax of my story.
Really does enjoy the completely random non sequitur. That's a word I haven't used in a while.
Yeah. What would you say the victim was struck with?
You mean the weapon? I have no idea. A weapon wasn't found at the murder scene, right?
That's not what I meant. You did say you did see everything, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Wait, no I didn't. I didn't see a weapon.
Mo, did you or did you not see the crime of murder committed that night?
I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You'd better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. A nice penalty.
Oh, God. That's a lot of penalty.
It is. Well, isn't this a bit melodramatic?
So what will it be then, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime?
You do. You have his previous testimony.
Yep, of course I do. You think I go around here willy-nilly?
I've got a great reason to make my claim.
And I suppose you will be telling us all that great reason.
Of course I will. The reason is the witness's very own testimony.
What is the meaning of that, Mr. Wright?
Mo said that he heard a sound like a thump of someone getting hit.
He did say that.
However, Mo just stated the following under oath.
I kept watching them and all of a sudden Max clomped the Ringmaster over the head.
If Mo is to be believed when he says he looked out the window upon hearing a sound, there's no way that he could have seen Max's clonk anyone.
In 1970...
God, this goes
Wait.
so fast.
Mr. Kyles, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment?
They didn't commit. These clowns promptly escaped from a maximum security clown car.
Mr. Kyles, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger this court?
No. I'm just stalling for time while I jog my memory.
Great job, Nick. These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth.
Well,
Yeah, you back from your jog?
well, it pretty much happened the way I said.
Pretty much.
When I looked out my window that night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow. The prosecution helped me fill in the gaps of my statement.
Von
Karma.
Karma. Tampering with the witnesses again. So now you're saying that you did not see the defendant clonk the ringmaster?
Yes. When I looked out my window, the ringmaster had already checked out.
Checked out?
Yep, he was on permanent vacation, as they say.
Uh-oh, low battery.
Uh-oh. Could you hand me the blue cable on your side of the couch?
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing the thing.
Thank you.
I'm doing a thing.
Un momento, chat.
Don't threaten me with a good time, Francie.
And then we... There we go. All right. You said Mr. Curls?
Yeah, Mr. Kyles.
Your Honor.
You did not witness the actual crime, however, you still say that you saw the criminal, correct?
Yes! Exactly! The ringmaster was slumped over and I saw someone's silhouette next to him.
Very well, then please testify to this silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. And if I even catch a hint of a joke from you, I will put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it?
Got it.
Pork Mo.
He just wants to be a funny clown.
Yeah.
It was a bit far away, but that shadow could only have belonged to Max. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. His silk hat, that black cloak, they were all there. His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt that it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying.
Well, that doesn't give me much to work with.
It does seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime.
No, you didn't see his face. It could be anyone. It took the clown long enough to get his facts straight. But whatever. This should finally be good enough, yes?
It is a decisive testimony.
Is Max really at the scene of the crime that night? He said he wasn't there. We have to believe in that.
All right, Mr. Wright, commence your cross-examination.
He's so angry.
He's so angry, oh my goodness.
Have you noticed that his hat gets as angry as him?
Oh, yeah, it does. Huh. Shadow could have only belonged to Max. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. I got that black cloak. You're missing one.
Yeah. He is missing one. You're sure that is what you saw that night?
Exactly what I said I saw is exactly what I saw. I've got eyes like a hawk.
Don't birds have terrible night vision?
But that's not all I saw.
Okay. Alright, so his face was silhouetted.
You were able to see that kind of detail from your window.
There was light near the scene of the crime. Anyone with decent eyesight should have been able to see that much.
Out of curiosity, Mo, what is your eyesight like?
I can see like a hawk out of my left eye and an eagle out of my right eye.
I reckon say his eyesight is a perfect 20/20.
That must mean he could have seen the crime scene clearly.
The more we look into the matter, the more suspicious it becomes.
Hey, you asked me what my eyesight was like, not what it actually was.
Yeah.
So, you didn't actually see what the criminal was holding.
That's correct. I've been curious to know what caused that loud noise. It must have been something incredibly hard.
Too bad they haven't found the murder weapon to know for sure. They claim it was a blunt object, at least it says so in the autopsy report. With Trillo's testimony and now Moe's, it really seems like Max is the killer. Nick, you gotta find something. It's not going to be enough. What? I have to prove that Moe saw someone other than Max that night. It's the only thing that will help. I've got to do it.
All right. Well, let's get the last press and see what we get.
I think I know what the contradiction is. I think.
Okay.
Don't you think that you are going a little overboard with how explicit you're being? That shadow belonged to Max is an awfully firm statement, don't you think?
What are you getting at?
I'm just saying that one of your fellow performers' life is on the line here. Are you truly 100% certain that it was Max?
I'm not the kind of person who would lie about something as serious as this. The silhouette I saw was Max. I'm convinced of that.
Doesn't seem like he is jumping to any conclusions this time. Let's go over this again then. What makes you so sure that you saw Max that night?
Okay.
No doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity
All right.
symbols.
So what's your thought? What you thinking?
So go to the next statement, real quick. His silk hat, that black cloak, they were all there. He's missing one. So
But
look at
we don't have-
look at the poster. You can check it. It'll show a picture of him.
Yeah.
So it shows all three of his symbols: the hat, the cloak, and the roses.
Yeah.
But you could see, like from that account that was shown earlier, based on what he claims he saw, the roses weren't there.
All right, but the roses also would have been turned away from where the angle was. But okay. So you think we should show this?
I think we should try it.
Like show this.
Yeah,
All right.
thought so. You say you saw all of Max's uppity symbols.
I suppose so. The silk hat and the cloak, right?
Mo. Everyone knows that Maximilian Galactica has 3 uppity symbols.
3 symbols.
Yay, everyone get ready! All together now!
Silk hat, cloak, white roses.
What the?
Who cares if he knew that there were 3 or not? He saw what he saw, and he saw the symbols. He just forgot to mention one. Isn't that right, Mo? Mo? Answer me, Mo!
Mo!
Do you like pie? I love pie. 3.14.
Silence, fool! You are to respond with the whole truth, not fractions.
Wham! Order! Order! Mo, you didn't see the roses, did you?
To be honest, there weren't any roses on the person I saw.
The crime scene was dark. It's obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail.
No, she mentioned before that it was light.
Yep.
But the witness said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed them.
Then the roses must have fallen off when the defendants assaulted the victim.
If that's the case, then the police would have found them near the scene of the crime. Wham. Mr. Wright, are these white roses truly material to the facts of this case?
Clearly not. He's just trying to toy with the court. Processing. Processing.
I got her on the ropes now. These seemingly insignificant facts that have never failed to lead me to the truth yet. Someone is toying with the court, but it's not me. Your Honor, do you recall Trillo's testimony? There's no way I can mistake someone wearing those ridiculous symbols. How could you mistake someone that crazy getup and those nose stuck up so high?
How could anyone mistake someone wearing such a snappy three-piece getup?
Trillos saw them all, and Trillos saw all 3 of Max's symbols. However, this witness claims that there were no white roses on the person he saw. There is absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction.
That's true.
Wham, wham, wham. Now what am I supposed to think? One is supposed to disregard the pointless, but this...
Judge, forget the roses. Think about his other testimony. The witness has stated without a doubt that he saw Maximilian Galactica. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap this case up now.
Your Honor, it may be trivial, but it does cast doubt on the prosecution's case.
Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. It seems that unlike wine, this witness has not grown more mature with age.
I'm not mature.
Wham. I've come to the conclusion. I am 99% certain that the witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable. Which means that, for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony.
What?
If there are no contradictions in his next statement, I will prepare to issue a ruling.
A ruling?
Nick, this is your last chance.
The Silhouette, Part 2.
There's no doubt in my mind, there were no white roses that night. The end. However, all the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There's no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. He was wearing it the entire time he was at the scene.
Then how did it get left?
Mr. Wright, you've got one last chance at this.
Just one chance. Just one.
I will not allow even the slightest hint of badgering against this witness. If you are going to prove me there's a contradiction with Mr. Coyle's statement, you'd better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusation, so he's not going to let you press anything.
Got a single shot at this.
All right.
I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I need. So yeah, no pressing. You get one shot to
And I
present
have to
evidence.
present something, yeah.
All right, so there's no doubt in my mind. There was no what? Yeah, save.
Yeah. Boop. All right. So I don't think it's that.
No. However, all the other symbols were there. I'm equally
Which
sure. of
the
that.
hat and the cloak were.
Let's make sure we're examining everything here.
Yeah. So that makes sense. So this was the one.
Especially the silk hat. There's no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it.
Yeah. So that one's one that I'm thinking about.
He was wearing it the entire time he was
I-
on the scene.
I feel like this one is the one though.
Because do we remember where the hat was found?
At the crime scene,
Yeah, it was. It was found at the scene of the crime.
which means it was left behind, which means he wasn't wearing it the whole time.
Actually, yeah, that is a good point. So that could be it. You ready to try it?
I mean, it's worth a shot.
Do it. The music stopped. That means we're on to something. This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat you saw that night, would it?
Yep, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night.
No question in your mind?
Exactly how would one mistake a thing like that?
I see.
Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Wright?
Miss Von Karma, where exactly was the silk hat found?
Must you always ask these questions? It was found at the crime scene. That shit. The crime scene. That means...
The silk hat fell off at the scene of the crime. However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time that he was at the scene.
No, that's not true.
Wham, wham, wham. Now, order, Mr. Coyles.
Yes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of all of this? You're old enough to know better than to behave like this in this court.
Hey, that's just not right. That's so harsh.
What's not right here is your eyesight and your memory amongst these things.
Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess, you just didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go and insult my eyesight or my memory. They're both great. Seriously, why? Just because you were sitting above me and you know how you'll get why?
Enough of these childish outbursts, Mr. Coils. Who do you think you are?
I saw him. I swear I saw him. It was Max. Even if he didn't have his roses, he was still wearing his dumb silk hat. I'm telling the truth.
He's turned into a bratty little kid. Pitiful, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not my job to sort this out.
He left the scene wearing that dumb silk hat. He was there.
He left the scene. What's the matter, Nick? There's something I've been mulling over for a while now. Mo?
What do you want?
You just said that he left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime?
What? He went. What do you mean, how did he leave the scene? You can't ask me that.
Mr. Phoenix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honor.
This witness's testimony is full of holes. Miss Von Karma's protest is useless.
You got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. If that's all right with you, little guy.
Don't talk to me like I'm a little baby. Besides, what kind of stupid question is, how did he leave the scene of the crime? The answer's obvious. He just turned around and walked away.
That's what I expected you to say. You sure that's how it happened?
Say what?
I'm not sure I know exactly where you're going with this. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to hop on the smallest things. Do you have any proof to counter his story as to the criminal left the scene?
We have a monkey.
We have a monkey. We also have photos.
So okay, we got that. We've got.
Because don't we have a picture of the body? Yeah, crime photo. There's no other footprints.
Yeah, there's no footprints. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Look at this photograph.
He loves that box.
Nope,
God, he looks like Eggman
he does
from
also,
this angle.
Also, I know everybody was thinking of the joke, and I was just like, nope, too easy.
Yeah.
The problem is the footprints in the snow.
Footprints?
In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there. So, Mo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor, this witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all the witnesses' testimony from the court record.
I agree. This clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came to court in.
Wait just a second. You guys can't just ignore everything I've said. Fine, fine. I'll tell you the truth this time.
You wait a second. I think you've said more than enough for today.
That didn't hurt. I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyways. I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear.
I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better.
Yeah.
Wait. What? Oh, okay, that was Boomer.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what she's doing. Oh, she's trying to scratch an itch on like her face.
Ah.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, Mr. Coils,
Yes?
the testimony you provided up until now has been false.
It hasn't been false. I haven't lied. It's just
what?
It's just I was a bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene. Especially since Von Karen or Whip told me not to talk about what I really saw.
Wham, wham, wham. I will have order. Order. Francisca Von Karma, how could you?
Ta-da! Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have.
And what opinion is that?
Hi, Boom Boom. Is it about 7 o'clock?
Almost. About 6:45.
Okay. Still got a little bit longer until your dinner time, Boom Boom. It's not funny.
Where? That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you saw, Mr. Kyles.
Ha! You're not gonna believe this, but it's all true, I tell ya.
Try not to waste our time with your idiotic drivel.
Really? Another one?
Now it's time for our next segment, Mo Knows. Everything that I've said up until now has been the truth. When I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat. That's what I saw. Whee! This is the truth now. Get ready for it. He flew. He jumped up and flew through the air. He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness. That's why there were no footprints. Flying people don't leave footprints.
I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now?
Well, that was, how do you put this into words?
Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician. But to leave the scene of a crime by flying, there's no way that actually happened.
Yeah, you're right.
Why is she right? You believe the other witnesses. Why won't you believe me? Especially since it's the best part of the story.
To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of flying criminals. What do you think about the witness's testimony, Mr. Wright?
He's telling the truth.
I mean, if he really believes that he's telling the truth.
Yeah, I honestly think this is the actual legit truth.
Because he's getting serious about it.
Yeah.
So,
And we've already established that his eyes are fine.
yeah.
And he was awake, so yeah, he's telling the truth.
What he just said was so strange. I don't think he would have made it up.
Which means that he's telling the truth?
That's what I think.
Nick, wait. That means that Max actually used magic.
Yikes, you're right.
Ah! Only a foolish-looking fool could be fooled by such foolish dream. Don't be ridiculous. Magic does not exist.
I mean, we have somebody that can literally absorb a ghost and shapeshift in this courtroom.
I mean, yeah, but that's also not really magic. That's more...
It's supernatural.
Yeah. I mean, it's supernatural, but...
Wham! Real life wham!
Real life wham. Wham, wham, wham.
Oh, hi, Deku.
Hey, Deku. How you doing?
Wait. I suppose I will let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter. The criminal disappeared into the sky. I'd love to believe that. But I can't wrap my head around how that could possibly happen.
You imbecile.
If you disregard a need for proof, Miss Von Karma's case is sound. However, I've got the feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation.
Damn it.
Thus, I will conclude today's proceedings at this point. It's an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow, I want us to find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries. I believe that's enough for today. Court is adjourned.
Yay.
Where?
Hopefully you have your 3 monitors. Oh, okay, she's talking to Foxy. Yeah, Leah was talking to Foxy.
They've got 3 monitors?
Apparently, Foxy's trying to do a 3-monitor setup.
Nice.
Hey, sweeties, what in the world is going on?
That's what I want to know.
They say the criminal flew off into the air and disappeared.
Max, I can't believe I'm asking this, but you didn't fly that night, did you? I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly wherever I please. It's not that easy.
But it looks so effortlessly for you on stage.
It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. I use invisible wires and they have hoist me up into the air.
Wow, you just told me the secret to your magic.
No! I broke the first rule. The cardinal rule. The Howley rule.
I'm sorry, Max.
Even though we all do.
We made you break a magician's creed to never reveal the secret to their tricks.
Nick, what do we do now?
All we can do now is hope we find the flying criminal in court tomorrow.
Great idea. Let's do our best and catch this sucker.
So, there were no footprints, and according to Mo, they flew away.
Yeah. There's only one other person I could think of if Max is innocent
Okay.
that would have, like, that kind of experience.
Who are you thinking?
There's one person we haven't met yet, but we met his monkey.
So you're thinking of the acrobat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Anyway, back to courtroom drama.
Well, in this case, investigation drama now.
Yay!
December 29th, 3:03 p.m. Wright & Co. offices.
Nick,
What is it?
I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks.
Magic tricks?
Yep, magic tricks are, by the very definition, tricks, right? But I can never figure out the tricks when I see them.
That's the point.
That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick.
But the trick Pearlie showed me was so incredible.
Pearls did a magic trick? What kind of trick was it?
Let's see, it looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off.
Yeah.
First, she put her right thumb next to her left hand, and then it just separated. She could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible.
Really? Was it kind of like this?
Well, how did you do that, Nick? You're like a real magician. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm no good at it.
No, it just means you're gullible.
Yep.
Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder.
You'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. Agreed. Alright. Well, we got some stuff to do, so should we go to the detention center or the circus first?
It's up to you which way you want to go first.
Let's go talk to our client first.
Not a bad idea.
Fabulous! Oh, my sweeties. You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? That guy's as stiff as a board back there.
We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there.
A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by. And since I am a famed magician, they said, let's make you your very own TV special.
Really? What kind of TV special?
Maximilian Galactica, the Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live.
Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special.
But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real.
Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law.
That's what I was thinking. But the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break.
You seem awfully calm about that possibility.
I'd have no choice. It would be a contractual obligation. That's show business.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you really think that, buddy.
Hell yeah. The night of the crime, you didn't have to fly off into the sky, did you?
Here's how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is not just something I can do at will. I don't care what the stoogey clown says. It wasn't me.
Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying?
You have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut.
Except you didn't earlier.
I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think.
You told us how you did it earlier.
Yeah, she just wasn't paying attention, I guess.
Yep.
I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask you.
Anything for you, sweetie?
Be friends with the other performers in the circus.
Fabulous! A great joke. Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them?
But
I've won on the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix. International Grand Prix? Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. But the performers at this circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That is something that I can simply not tolerate. Ambition, huh?
something about what Max said rings true to my ears.
Yeah, there's something there in there,
Yeah, there.
Oh my sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest though, I've told this story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. We're sorry to make you tell it again. You must not have heard me. I am really sick of telling this story. But what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Voila! Here, take a look at this.
Okay.
Hi, Boom Boom.
Yes, hi, Boom Boom.
I just happen to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. Just look at that fabulous stage.
Hey, look at that big-ass bust.
Oh, yeah, look at that. That's a fancy bust.
That is the first stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and die a happy man. I've never forgot how it felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim.
Wow.
And by the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus.
That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey, Nick, how about you buy me a trophy?
That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya.
My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Look and learn. That's what you should tell them. Learn how to get thrown in jail. Ha 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 ha!
Ha ha! Ha ha!
Alright, well, I think that's about all we can do for now.
Yeah, no,
So,
actually, that you got something pretty good from him.
Yeah. We could use that to maybe get some reactions out of people.
Yep.
Very big. It's a very big circus.
Very big circus. Very big.
You hear that? Sounds like two people arguing.
Yeah, all right, let's do it. Are you ready?
Yes. Wait.
Quit your whining. Just give it a shot already. All right, let's go.
Row your boat.
Row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that.
I'm trying my best, but Trilla, this just isn't gonna work.
Do you even enjoy saying dumb things? You're going to have to be on your best someday. If you can't handle something as simple as this, what are you gonna do then?
Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trillo.
What are you doing here? Can't you see we're on a secret crash training course?
Sorry?
Secret crash training? Whoa.
Yes, Trilla wouldn't give up until I said we'd try out his idea for a new routine. So, we're trying to sing in a round for our new ventriloquism act.
In a round? You can really do that? That's incredible.
See, even they're surprised by the idea. I told you.
They're not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea.
Once we get the grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice.
You think so?
Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to give this back to you. Ah, there it is. Now that I've got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina.
Alright, let's see what we can get.
I know you already testified in court today.
You want to talk about what we saw, right?
Yes.
Well, at first we thought it was the old man. Just looking at his walk, he acted, right, Ben?
Oh yeah, that's right.
But then we said hello and didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols.
What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols?
What do you think, Ben?
What? I would have thought it was the ringmaster. Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw. Yeah.
I was hoping I could ask you about Regina.
I'm completely serious about her. About her. That's why I'm waiting with her even now.
Really? That's so sweet. But if you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent?
Hey, you haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart?
Huh?
Waiting like this is part of being in love.
How so?
If you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such sweet, wonderful torture. When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts.
Yeah, I knew that.
Poor Maya. She's so red, she looks like a vine-ripe tomato.
So, how's this routine working out?
Will you two just take a chill pill already? Our routine's a secret. We're going to take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution.
That sounds incredible.
Well, let me make one thing clear. We're not going to take on the world just because that jerk said we should.
That jerk?
Max Galactica. Performer should aim for the world. Who does he think he is?
Chili, you seem to really be fired up about this.
He needs to realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage.
You're right.
Mark my words, I ventriloquist will win the Grand Prix.
You're the man now, doll.
Row your boat will be the key to a glorious victory.
Not to rain on your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best?
Hey, you gotta start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up. You gotta be part of this too.
Alright, let's go ahead and present that thing to him.
Ah, the thing that Mac gave us.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like it's doing anything. Guess we won't need to take a look at this after all.
Alright, well, I think we got everything.
Yep, time
for
to
now.
move.
Alright, so where do we want to go first? Do we want to go to the big top? Do we want to go to lodge? I feel like going and talking to Mo might lead to more stuff.
Yeah, well, that's also where we might. I mean,
It would lead to his room.
yep, and also we still need to think about that acrobat.
Yeah, and he would be over in the lodging house.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go to the big top.
All right then.
I want to see if Regina's here.
Huh? Where's Regina?
She's gone. I don't know. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you?
No, it's just every time I've been in this big top, I've been harassed by animals.
Yeah.
No. I'm just allergic to wild tigers. Okay, so she's not here now, at least. But let's go check out the cafeteria in the ringmaster's office.
All right.
All right.
Max and the ringmaster had their talks in this room.
That could have been when the ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside.
Why'd he do that anyway? Was it really that cold or something?
Huh. So, let's see if we get anything new.
It's so strange. Everything else looks so nice, but this desk looks so old and cheap.
There's a really big photo on the desk. It's a picture of Regina and her father and the ringmaster.
He really loved her, didn't he? Regina was lucky to have such a wonderful father.
Yeah. This was the table he used when visitors came to see him.
Ew, there's mud caked on the table.
Why is there mud on the table?
Maybe that sounds...
Someone with terrible manners must have put their shoes up on the table. Ah,
Hey. Nick, don't even think about providing a reenactment for me.
I wasn't. How uncouth do you think I am anyway?
I totally would.
Uncouth.
I totally would.
Uncouth.
I would put my feet on that table. Nick, look at all the cute trophies.
Indeed. Just look at all the awards this circus has won.
Like All County Quiz Champions, Ringmasters Association, Mini Golf Master. Oh yeah,
The beer belly balloon
the
bounce
beer
champ.
belly balloon bounce competition. Heck yeah.
Alright, so then most of that's going to be the posters and stuff. I don't think we're going to find much new here yet.
Yeah, I think a lot of this sounds familiar. I
Yeah.
think this is all repeated dialogue.
Scrap of white paper sticking out of the coat. Yeah, I wanted to revisit this.
Huh? Where?
Calm down, Maya. Can't just go rummaging through people's coats.
You always make me feel like I'm doing
Okay,
something.
that piece of paper is going to be important later then.
You really think so?
I think so. But we can't do anything with it now, so let's go the other way.
The big top cafeteria.
Alright.
Oh, baby. They still haven't cleaned up this place yet?
Yeah, why haven't they?
If Pearlie got one look at the state of this place, she'd slap whoever was in charge across the face.
Remind me to never invite her to my office. Well, I was hoping somebody would be here, so I don't think there's anything I can do here for now. So we'll come back.
Well, then I guess we're going to the dorms then.
Yep. Yeah, lodging house, please. Let me guess, gumshoes here. Also, what's that big thing wrapped up in the tarp?
That's a good question. The big blue tarp.
Oh, Tioto. You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest? I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Miss Von Karma told me to come down here and do this for her. Yeah, I figured as much. Let me tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks all your energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something. I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes. I know that, pal. Do you have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much?
Francisca really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself.
No way, pal. You're not gonna get me to backbite a woman with a whip? No way.
Why are you defending her?
Prosecutor Von Karma's always got her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, poof, there she is. Don't show up. 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 Looks like she's wound him up pretty tight. She's directly above us as we speak.
Huh? How's that possible?
According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal.
Oh, I see. Who lives in that room behind the window up there?
The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Miss Von Karma's gonna start her investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going up to the acrobat's room. Got it, pal?
Francisca Von Karma.
Out in the wild.
Ooh.
Once she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out.
Yeah.
But until then, hi, Mo!
How's it going, Mo? How you doing, buddy?
Mo's not here. Damn.
I wanted a funny clown.
Yeah.
If he was here, you would have been able to tell even before you stepped into the room. I'm sure you would have heard him laughing away. Ha 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 ha.
What do you think he is laughing at when he's all by himself?
I always thought he was just thinking of new jokes.
He must really love his work.
Well, not really much we can do here.
I
then.
want more information about this. Look at the ceiling. It looks like someone punched a hole in it.
You're right. I wonder what happened.
I don't even want to imagine what goes on in here. Okay, that's all I needed to know.
Yeah, I get it. You were suspicious about that hole in
Yeah.
the ceiling.
Well, I can't go to there. So maybe something happened over here now? Never mind.
Let's try the cafeteria again.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, hey,
All right, welcome to the wonderful, the fabulous, the cafeteria.
Yikes, he's in an awfully good mood.
All right, you know what time it is? Riddle time. Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Come on, you can answer this. It's easy.
Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction.
Bzz, wrong. Try again. Okay, what do you think, girlie?
I got it.
Okay, what's your answer?
Because they're in the cafeteria.
Exactly! It's an incredibly sad place, that cafe.
I did it!
What's going on? He's being too nice.
Oh, God.
All right, Mo, what you got?
Today's been a really crazy day, hasn't it?
You're telling me? I didn't think I was going to be so tough.
Tough?
Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, if it was such a tough crowd this morning, I had to smash watermelons. I told them all a great story and even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing.
Hi, Boom Boom.
Hello.
Is it time for Din Din? Is that what you're telling me?
It's been time for Din Din for a while, Papa.
It is time for Din Din. All right,
It is 10 minutes past 11.
here,
seven.
I will pass. Whoop. That's right, I am attached.
Here.
Here you go.
You boop, you boop. Boop.
I shall return.
Actually, I need to get a new water. So,
You shall return. We shall return.
will finish off my bottle of water.
Don't throw things in the fall water.
I got it. I gotta do something here. Chair. Okay, chair. Boom boom. Okay. The TV tray is in the way of the buttons. Oh yeah, it's been boom time. Alright. I'm gonna go grab another water real quick while he's feeding Boomer, and then I will entertain you with some kind of stupid joke. That'll probably be as bad as the clowns. Alright. I now has new bottle of water. That's cool that you're going setting up a 3-monitor setup, Foxy. I don't even have that. That's gotta be nice. This TV tray. There we go. Oh. There we go. Everything's back to normal. Once more. I am comfy in my chair. I have a fall water bottle of water. And I am comfy.
Yes, I'm comfy. I hope everybody else is comfy.
It is now. Oh yeah, like when I get the my office space redone sometime soon, hopefully sometime soon. What I want to do is I want to get something like what Jared has on his desk over there, like the arms that hold the monitors up.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, I want to get one of those, and I might contemplate a 3-monitor setup since they're not going to be sitting on the desk anymore.
Yeah, you can get a version of that that has 3 like arms.
Yep, I've thought about it. I have thought about it. I can hear her scrambling through her food.
Yeah, she hungry.
She is hungry. All right. You even used the famed no shoes, no shirt, no service joke.
Exactly. How can you not laugh at stunning comedy like that?
Are you 100% sure about about your testimony today?
I saw what I saw. I swear. The creep just.
Flew into the air?
It wasn't exactly flying per se. It was more like floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max.
I don't see a Cyclops. He must be telling the truth. Well, he saw what he saw. Okay.
Yeah, he's.
Hey, you want to see something that'll piss you off?
Hey, listen.
Sorry, but I don't know anything about that.
Well, okay.
What was he? What about the box?
No, I wanted to show this. Did it go over to the box? Ah.
Yeah, it did.
Oops.
Ah, not this picture. He showed it to you guys too.
Huh? You've seen it as well?
Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around. Yeah. Oh yeah. He didn't just show me the picture.
What do you mean?
He showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous. It's in the picture, I think. He'd make us worship it every day. He made us bow to his greatness.
He's got a big bust. And you cannot lie.
I got big bust and I cannot lie. Other brothers can't deny.
I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust. Heyo. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. All right.
Oh yes, Max, tell me more about your bust.
Max's bust should be on the small table over there.
There's nothing over there.
Really? Oh yeah. When was it? Say about 5 days ago, all of a sudden, the bus disappeared.
It disappeared.
If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there. Max just had to put the picture up. Hey, this thing is really cool.
Oh, that's Maya. Never mind.
Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me.
Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it.
Aw.
Yeah. Get your own bust. Is there anything else that's changed about this place?
Nope, nothing's changed that I can see.
I wonder if he's actually thinking about this or if he's setting up a bad joke.
Nope, I'm drawing a blank here.
Quiet Mo is good Mo in my book. Aw.
I guess there really aren't any more things that have changed, huh?
Well, there is one teensy tiny thing that does seem different.
Tell us! Tell us!
Tell us.
Well, on the morning of the crime over on that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center.
Piece of paper.
It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I could see its title.
Yikes! It says, to the murderer.
Murderer?
Yep, that's what it says, but the rest of it has been ripped off. Hi, Boomer. And I don't know who posted it.
When did you find this?
The morning before the murder.
For the murder?
Yeah, why would you have something to the murderer from before the murder? Hi, Boomer.
How you doing, baby?
I have moose.
Moose.
Yes, the ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered.
Who in the world posted this thing?
That is interesting.
I think it's the person that took the bust, or killed the bust, or destroyed the bust, or busted the bust.
Or licked the bust, or ate the bust.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody ate the bust.
I mean, that would be quite impressive.
Yeah. Just how did you fit that thing in your stomach again?
Like a snake. Just unhinge your jaw and just...
Oh. Nick, I think we better follow up on this important lead.
This is misdirection.
Are you sure about that?
This is too obvious. Also, why would it be from before the murder? That doesn't make any sense, so... I don't believe that.
I'm pretty sure that there's something there.
I know.
I'm pretty sure.
You, Moira. That's how I sound with a mouthful of crabs. Do you remember that?
No.
You don't know what that is? It's a like a Weeble stuff flash animation called "I've Got a Big Bag of Crabs Here." You've never heard that?
I just love that though. It's just
Yeah,
crabs.
Here's how it goes. He starts off by like saying the scene is just like, I've got a big bag of crabs here. I'm gonna put them in my mouth, oh yes. I'm gonna run around the town on a market day. Everybody look at me and say he's got a mouthful of crabs. Hibbida, 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 hapda, habba, habba, hoobida, hibbida, habba, hibbida, hibbida, hip, dip, dap, da, hip, da, boo, da, snip, dip, dab, da, hibbida, 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 hoobida, habba, hoobida, hibbida, habba, hoobida, hey. That's how I sound with a mouthful of crabs. And it just loops. You've never seen that video?
No.
I have to link that to you now. What's chat saying?
Bub's here.
Hey, Bob.
I just like what do I sound like? A mouthful of crabs.
I used to listen to that shit on loop.
I'm not surprised given the
Like
fact
that was like around like that came out shortly after like the things like the Badger song and stuff like that.
I'm not surprised that you listened to that on loop, considering that
Oh yeah, me and Wade loved that shit.
considering that there was one night that you described playing World of Warcraft where the entire night you had
Oh yeah.
Rubber Baby Monkey Muffins on a constant
Yeah.
loop.
I don't know what it is, man, but whenever I'm concentrating, I can just tune out the world.
I can just imagine everyone in your guild's reaction when you brought it up. Like, wait, you've been listening to the past like 7+ hours
To what?
on loop, just Arnold Schwarzenegger constantly saying "Rubber Baby Monkey Bumpers."
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
So there's nothing wrong with it. It's just 7 hours. I want to do that now. I want to put something on like stupid like that and just let it run for like hours while I'm playing Final Fantasy.
Hi, Boom Boom. You want me to play with your moves?
See how long it takes for me to lose my
Okay.
sanity.
This is the condenser for the air conditioner. Hasn't been used in a while.
What? How'd you figure that out? You're not making things up now, are you?
Also, did chat enjoy the crab song?
I imagine they do.
I'm gonna have to post it in Discord for everybody now.
You're gonna have to, because I'm not seeing anybody else talk about it.
Hold your horses. It was easy to figure out. It was snowing before the murder, right? Well, look at the condenser. The snow's still piled up on top. Yeah, it would be hot.
Wow, Nick, I'm impressed. Maybe you should be a PI instead of an attorney.
Boomer, give me the toy. Ah!
No, I refuse. I don't want to.
All right. Well, I honestly don't know what to do.
I mean, try moving back into Mole's room, maybe, or maybe you can go see the acrobat now. I don't know.
No, I couldn't go to there. So, oh, I have an idea. Let's go back to the detention center and ask him about the Moida. Moida.
Oh, yeah. You know anything about this note?
Yeah, Boomer, you know anything about this?
Yeah, I don't know anything about a murder. I mean murder.
The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat.
Your heart skipped a beat.
While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. And company. I guess it wasn't really a company, it was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat.
The white piece of paper.
I told you that was going to be important. Also, Boomer cut me. I need a kiss. Boomer's got very, very aggressive claws.
Oh, I know. She cut me last week when I was here. It hurt.
Yeah, she doesn't know how to play nice.
No, she doesn't.
She too big.
Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing?
Banana. To the murderer. Banana.
And at the bottom of it was a drawing of Donkey Kong. For some reason.
It was that picture when K. Rool got announced, and his face was all like, ah!
I don't know if you were there for it, but there was I maybe you were, but like Bub and I were doing like a bunch of jokes in the voice of Solid Snake, and we started just randomly quoting things, and then I quoted DK64, and he just lost it. I was like, oh, banana.
I like it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go and find out on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess. Alright.
Oh, God. Uh-oh, what's going on in chat? Let me see.
Uh-oh.
Mission failed. I've been spotted. Can't run, Bub. Get him, Foxy. Run, emote. Tackle. You can't let him spy on our activity and get away with it.
Alright, the piece of paper. You know, I've got a feeling I know what this is.
I bet it's the other half of that note that Mo gave us. Let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick. I knew it! It fits perfectly with the other piece.
What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer, banana. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. I don't know why I'm reading this in Max's voice, but he
Yeah.
said he knew all about it, so it felt right.
Yeah. Tonight at 10 p.m.
That's when the murder took place!
Ah! Banana. Banana.
Banana.
Banana. What do you think, Boomer?
I'm banana colored.
I have moose. You like your moose, Boomer?
Yeah, he's good moose.
You like it? Did you moose?
Keeps my hair up.
What? What do you want?
I want you to play with moose.
Oh God, Boomer!
Moose! Oh, hi. Is it my turn now? Here,
Yes, it's always
I'll
your
give
turn.
you pets.
Now we need to find out who called the ringmaster.
Yeah. And I bet it's the one from D&D in the first cartoon show that was the weird class that always got said at the end by the dungeon master because he was just like, acrobats.
I know. I know what you're talking about.
Hi, Boomer.
Ranger, warrior, magic user, acrobat.
Magic user was so vague, too.
Yeah, why did he say magic user? He could have just said wizard.
Yeah. It's just like, it's like whenever like you have like a bunch of like public domain names, but one of them hasn't gone public domain.
Yeah.
So you have to come up with some BS like offshoot.
Actually, I remember hearing that originally D&D, the halflings were originally supposed to be called hobbits.
Yeah.
But then the
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings copyright kicked in there. Like, all right,
We had to change it. Yep.
Halflings.
Yep. It's also why some monsters from like early D&D aren't there is because of Final Fantasy.
Oh, really? Final
Or
Fantasy?
no, Final Fantasy had to change some. Or yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Final
'cause-
Fantasy had to change.
Final Fantasy had to change some stuff because of D&D, because some of their earlier creatures.
Oh, that's
pulled-
right, because they had Tiamat.
Yeah,
I forgot about that, because Tiamat was in the first game.
yeah. So they had to change some of the design and stuff to make Tiamat, because the name Tiamat is public domain because it's old as fuck because of mythology. But
Right. It's the same thing as Bahamut. Like, Bahamut exists in D&D lore, but obviously it exists in Final Fantasy lore too.
yep, which that all comes from like mythology and shit.
Yep. So,
But yeah, Final Fantasy. Like if you play Final Fantasy 1, you'll see a lot of things like, oh, that's totally D&D.
oh, that's D&D too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's also D&D.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, there's a lot of D&D here.
Yep. Mind flayers.
Mind flyers.
Mind flayers.
After you described to me that night when we played Tactics, I'm terrified of them now.
Mind flayers.
Yeah.
Yeah, their whole thing is they noodle your caboodle to where you're stunned, and then they come up and Zoidberg your head, and then they suck out your brain.
Yeah. Isn't that pleasant?
And now I can't get the image of a mind flayer crawling up behind somebody and going, "I'm so into you." Why did I have to put that in my head?
All right.
Oh my! I can't unsee it now.
Zoidberg just getting all over his head, the top of his
Now
head.
I want Zoidberg mind flayers.
Well, I was about to say, like, when we get back into your campaign, if Mind Flayers ever appear, I will be very disappointed if their token is not Zoidberg.
I'd have to have at least one, yeah. But actually, I do have one module that will use them, like planned. But I still have to like flesh out a lot of stuff because y'all are not at the appropriate level for Mind Flayer fuckery.
No. Because I think we're level 8,
Yeah,
which is not good
like,
enough.
that's probably closer to like 11, 12.
Yep. So,
Anyway,
moving on. This is kind of pointless, isn't it? There's no way this beats Mo's room. Now that's cool.
all I can hear in my head right now is
Oh no. I'm catching it.
all right, Boomer. I need both my hands. Thank you.
Alright, fine.
Although, where's Regina?
That's a good question. Where is Regina?
You!
You! Hey, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job as usual.
Well, I am done with investigating. Boomer.
I'm done investigating, Boomer.
Boomer, you have very big paws, and I love you. But I need both hands to play the game. Okay? You okay, baby? You just want attention, and Addison's not petting you, so no, I gotta do it.
Oh no.
Isn't that right?
Oh no. Foxy and Leah are giving Bub a makeover.
Uh-oh.
No. I'm sorry, Bub. I can't stop them. I'm afraid you are going to become a beautiful woman tonight.
Oh, my. All right, here. I'm going to have you play the game because Boomer's not going to let my hand go.
Well, All right, fine.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. But with Miss Von Karma, hang on, I need to move my microphone because Boomer. There we go. Bape, 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 bape.
Nick, what is that? That beeping sound?
I recorded myself for my Patreon. It's Miss Von Karma.
Huh?
Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. Some sort of pager or something? If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Quick. See ya, pal.
I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot.
Yep. Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. Wait, she's in her teens?
Yeah, she's like 18 or something.
What?
Yep. She's young.
Huh. Cool.
Yeah, that's why she always calls herself a prodigy.
Ah. Prodigy.
Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here.
No! She whipped Maya!
That's biting his slashes from the whip.
Von Karma. She really did appear. It was a real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix, right? Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you? Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true. You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news? National news? You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix, right? Your miserable plight will be known internationally. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge. Finger point.
Look at my finger.
Miss Von Karma, it appears you got your hands onto something big, huh? Ha! I'm amazed you picked up on that bunch. Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head. I've got a conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints? A conclusive witness? You must mean the acrobat, right? I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix, right? Yeah, I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me. I can't worry about her. I've got to try and find out more information myself.
Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye?
Because I'm evil!
It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back.
My dad? You must mean the esteemed Manfred Von Karma.
Of course, your dad. I know you miss him.
Enough out of you. One more whale did I get my whip, a mouthful of whip. That's the way. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this or any other conversation? Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about? You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix, right? I have to see him again, one more time. Him? I'm sure you know to whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth.
What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth?
Miles Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? Why would you ever want to bring him up? You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it is that trained the gifted prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth?
Manfred Von Karma.
Exactly right. It was my papa.
That means that Edgeworth was...
Right again. Miles was like a little brother to me.
Huh, little brother. But Edgeworth and Nick are the same age.
I used to call him Tails.
But he's older than you. So wouldn't he be Sonic?
Forget about it. There he is. He's alive in a flashback.
Yay!
The man who inspired me to become an attorney.
Bop, 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 bop.
I fought cases against him.
Wait.
But a little after that case was over, he vanished. It's your fault he's gone.
Huh?
It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Nick, what does she mean?
Edgeworth's death. He's dead. You hear that, chat? He's dead.
Completely dead.
Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case, and then with the case after that one, he never set foot in the court again. And then one day, he just vanished. Poof.
What do you mean?
All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. It said, "To the murderer, Banana.
Banana.
Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death." That was 1 year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home.
Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead?
I don't believe it. He's still alive, I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name Von Karma. I'm going to find him. And then, I'm going to find him. And then,
I'm gonna find him again.
He can't escape me. And then once I find him for the 4th time, I want to teach him his rightful place with my own 2 hands.
Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth.
Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again. Okay?
Nick.
Miss Von Karma? What? I don't know if you are God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had about enough of you. Him too.
What in the world happened?
This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen.
Nick?
Let's go. We need to talk to the performer on the 3rd floor.
I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick.
Wham.
Alright.
Acro's room.
Do you have a hand free yet?
Nope.
Alright.
He looks so peaceful. Also, is he in a chair? Wheelchair? Huh.
You must be Phoenix Wright.
Yes?
Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling.
Ken Dingling. Oh, kindling. Like
Yeah.
flame. Gotcha.
But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Agro.
Agro?
Agro?
The horse.
Mr. Agro?
How do you know my name?
The detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here. Agro, you're a member of this circus as well. That's right. I mainly performed on the tightrope for this flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform is my wheelchair.
Aw. Is there like an accident or something?
Pretty much.
Yeah. He's still in great shape, though.
Yeah, look at
Like,
him.
he's freaking jacked still.
Like he obviously still works
Yeah,
his
he-
like
he-
upper torso.
Yeah, he definitely still lifts.
Yeah.
Acro, why did you join the circus?
When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. And one night they decided to run away from it all without me.
Well then.
The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. He took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver.
Huh.
It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint. He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good he's done in life.
It's such a shame.
Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind.
All right, I have an idea.
Your hand's free.
You are correct, sir. My controller, thank you. I have an idea.
What is your
My
idea?
good sir.
What is your idea, good sir?
They keep setting up the ringmaster to be this wonderful Joe, right? But maybe the murderer said, hey, I know your dirty little secret.
So I had a dirty little secret that I...
Yeah, everybody that's that squeaky clean has a little skeleton in their closet, you know what I mean?
Ah. I don't know why we're talking like Jim Carrey's Grinch, but sure.
That's it, I'm not going. Anyway.
Ooh. Ah. Oh. That's what I'm not going. That is the best part of that movie.
I love that part.
That is the best part of that movie.
So yeah, there's something with the ringmaster that nobody knows, and he tried to bury it deep.
His money did it.
Yeah. Because like, there was a part where Max said that the ringmaster saw the note and his face went flush.
Yeah, like he just... Something happened that just...
Something happened, or he knows something.
Yeah.
And the fact that it said to the murderer, it sounds like it was aimed at the ringmaster.
Interesting.
That's a dirty little secret. I wonder if he spoiled Regina.
Regina's so cute. She's truly a princess. Truly a princess. Are you sure that's a good thing? Huh?
Do I detect a hint of a grudge against Regina? Oh, because she would be like a sister to him. Because the ringmaster raised them both.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, so he might feel that Regina got spoiled. Okay.
Let's see, wheelchair. I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair?
Also, why did you train a monkey to steal shiny things?
Yeah, why did you do that too? The nerves in my legs were badly damaged.
And you can't walk now?
I can't even stand now. And since I've lived on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself. That's awful. The accident... Oh, no, that's...
The accident happened during an acrobatics session, right? He doesn't want to talk about it, which is understandable.
Yeah, it's completely...
Cyclops.
Doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature.
What's on your mind, Mr. Wright?
Well, exactly when were you injured?
It's almost been 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice.
6 months ago? What in the world went on at this circus then?
Yeah, there's something there that he won't talk about.
I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room.
I was at the hospital all day yesterday.
Ah, you went there for rehabilitation? What about the murder?
Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream. Huh? I just couldn't believe it. And I saw what I saw.
What you saw? Jeez, that sounded really ominous.
It was Maximilian.
Yeah, Maximilian did it.
What did you say? Oh, hey. Yeah, I called it.
That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window. I see. The scene of the crime was right below your window. That's when I looked out the window, and I saw a window.
I don't know why that's still funny to me.
He was flying straight up into the air.
He?
Maximilian Galactica.
What?
That's what I thought he'd say. Yep. You're absolutely positive that it was Max you saw flying.
I was absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind.
Nick?
Alright, we gotta get the Cyclops off this guy.
Yeah, but do you have the evidence for it?
Nope.
And yeah, I don't think you do.
I don't think you do, good say.
No, but now that we know he exists, we can get more information. Hey, have you seen this?
What's this?
That's what we want to know.
It was posted in the cafeteria in the morning of the murder. In the cafeteria.
Well, what happened? He suddenly looks incredibly serious.
If it's got something to do with her, then you should go straight to the source. Her? Regina. Ask her about it.
Okay.
So,
If I could find her.
She's probably around now.
Yeah, she gotta be. Are you in Mo's room? Nope. Mo's not even here.
Yeah, for whatever reason, she's hanging out in Mo's room.
You never know. Hey. You know about this?
I think you showed it to him once already.
Alright. Fine. Nope. Big trap. Hey. Regina! Prepare to get harassed by animal of some sort. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Hi, Nick!
Wonderful. Today's special must be Filet-O Phoenix.
Stay, heal.
There she is.
Oh, Maya, Nick, it's you guys. I'm sorry. I guess I made a mistake.
Mistake?
Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson. But I was expecting more of a monkey than a human.
Ah, you were looking for Money, the monkey.
Money?
Mighty monkey.
Nobody monkey.
It's a pity what happened to the ringmaster. Dad? Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man. He was. I loved my dad so much.
I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father. Yeah, see, I called that last time.
Yeah. That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while.
What? You, beat Baluba?
What?
For a while? Yeah. When Leon died, I talked with my dad, and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens.
Oh, okay.
A star? That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky.
You know what? That's a nice sentiment.
That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone.
When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. That's kind of sweet. But I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that.
I mean, there's no way I believe that.
Are you in my head?
Do you think that one day I'll be a star too? Of course! You really think so?
Yeah, you will. I think.
I've got a feeling that everyone's doing great up there in the sky.
I wonder if everything's alright with Regina. Yeah, her. Okay.
So she's just not really mourning that much because she's just like, oh, he's in the sky looking down on me. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, hey, if it gives you a nice sentiment to consider it from, then okay.
I mean,
Power to you.
Yeah. So,
Just to go back and clear something up, why'd you want to teach Money a lesson? Because he's a meanie. He's got something that means a lot to me. Something that means a lot to you. It must be something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got lots of spangles. It's really beautiful. You should see it.
What's a spangle?
That's what I want to know.
We should? When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney,
Huh?
if you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me.
Sure.
But of course.
Sure, why not?
Here, leave it to us.
Guess there's no turning down that request.
Yay, you're really gonna do it.
Alright,
Come on, Nina.
I need to present something to you. Look at these. Regina, have you ever seen this before?
Huh, I know what this is. Really? Well, it was in my pocket for a while.
It was in your pocket? This piece of paper was in your pocket?
I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time.
Breakfast time.
Yeah, I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in his room. Then I'd go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. That's when you realize this piece of paper was in your pocket? Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged in someone else's pocket.
And then what?
I wondered if the person who'd lost it was in trouble, so... You didn't put it on the billboard, did you, in the cafeteria? I did! I stuck it up there. How'd you know?
So it was Regina who put it up there. When did this happen?
The morning of the murder, I think.
That explains a lot.
I wonder who wrote this.
Huh. So yeah, now who did write the letter? But we know how it got to where it was, but we don't know who made it.
Yeah, we don't know who wrote it. We don't know
Yep.
how it got there in her pocket.
I'm at the part where I don't know where to go.
Try a cafeteria.
Well, we were just in the cafeteria.
No, you weren't.
You sure were.
No, you weren't.
Oh, you're right. I weren't.
No, you were in the big tower.
I was-
You're
I'm-
going to the plaza. Where are you
I'm
going?
I'm getting somewhere eventually. That one.
Something smells fantastic. So we know it can't be Mo. Wait, I know what it is. It's burgers.
You love burgers.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Bistro de Cirque, aka the cafeteria.
It smells so good in here. And those burgers look great.
She's drooling like she's some sort of crazed burger monster.
Hey, you know what? I'm with her. Burgers are delicious.
They are.
So, yeah.
My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. They are absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you into hamburger heaven.
I bet. I can tell by the smell.
Whoa, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power.
Man, even Phoenix wants burgers.
All right, tell me more, Mo.
Now the ringmaster is gone, what are you going to do?
That's all I've thought about the last 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. You've heard Acro's story, haven't you?
Like how he was adopted when he was younger?
He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Acro was so upset that he said he couldn't go on.
He was that upset?
Yes, he was. Anyways, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying on the ringmaster's shoes.
Wait, what? Really?
Max would still be an issue, though.
Hey, how you doing, baby? Please don't. Your claws are very big right now. I need to file them down a bit more. Ya big goof. You're just that big sweetie, boom boom. Thank you. I love you too.
He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance.
I'm gonna need a little bit more slack in the cable. There you go. Make sure that's still tight. There you go, baby. Now I can pet you and play.
Yay!
He's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right.
Mo.
All that's left is to see everyone can get over the tragedy. You know?
Tragedy, you know? What is he talking about? Get over it. Get over what tragedy, Mo?
Huh? Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
You must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right?
Yes, that's it. You're right, girlie. Dang, dang, dang. Correct the mundo.
Doesn't he mean ding? Mo, I mean no disrespect here, but are you lying to us?
No, not at all. What makes you think that?
Just the way you said if everyone can get over the tragedy seemed a bit strange. Sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Mo, I'm right, aren't I?
Yeah. He's hiding something.
Dingle flops. So now we're getting closer to the truth. Ah, when Acro got hurt. It was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident.
Give me a break. Us old men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason.
Well then. 6 months ago, eh? Alright.
I don't know if you have evidence for
I don't
that.
think I do.
You don't, because this is the first time you've heard of anything like this.
Oh, we heard it from Acro, too.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
didn't mention like some tragedy.
Yeah, but that would explain why he got hurt and put in a wheelchair, though.
Yeah.
So I think all that's related. But for now, I think... Because there's nothing new with you, right? Yeah.
No.
So let's go back to the detention center for now and see if we can drum up anything.
All right. Yeah, because Max might know something.
Yep.
They must have taken Max in for questioning again.
There really isn't anything that we need to ask him right now anyway. Wow.
You're right, I guess. All right, let's go then.
Ah,
Yeah. All right.
ah.
Wow. All
All
right, let's do some moving around.
All right, what do you got? Already asked about that. The bust.
Nope.
All right, fine.
Let's try taking a look around in other areas and see if anything happens.
All right, we haven't gone over here. Okay. Let's go to Acro's room.
See any new options?
You. Look at this bust.
Maximilian Galactica, right? You'll have to forgive me, but I'll try not to think about him.
Acro won't even look at it.
It's like something is really weighing on him.
Apparently. Huh.
Wait, maybe try presenting people's profiles. Is there any profiles that we could present?
You make good pie.
Actually, wait. Did the ringmaster really believe in Mo? 100%. What will happen to the circus now that the ringmaster is gone? Beginning of the Lawrence Kurros era, I suppose.
I wonder if it's really alright to let Mo run the show.
Is Mr. Right? I don't know how much. I don't know much respect to Mo.
You don't know much about Mo.
Yeah, sorry. You
Yeah.
don't know much about Mo, I suspect.
You can see right through me.
Nick, you can't let him get to you like that. You're an attorney. Try presenting Regina.
Yeah?
Regina. She's cool, isn't she? And can you believe such a cute girl is an animal tamer? It seems animals are not the only things she tames.
That's ominous as fuck. Like, they're depth, deep down depth.
Yep.
Yeah, their history there.
Huh? Max, the ringmaster, Ben. She's got them all under her thumb.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean by that? Maybe I went a little overboard. It's just Regina's innocence. She was incredibly sheltered as a child. I'd say it seems that way. That's why she can be so cruel. What? Regina is just like the animals she claims to tame. She's innocent, thus she can be cruel.
I wonder what happened between Acro and Regina. Yeah?
Actually, if there's some history there and he doesn't want to talk about it, maybe you could try presenting Acro to Regina.
Yeah?
Because
I'm gonna do
she's-
that next, yeah.
Yeah. The ringmaster. He was even more than a father to me. When he took me in, the circus was in bad shape. It was obvious he had no real way of supporting us.
Who does he mean by us?
Is that why you started with acrobatics? Back then, I was only 9 years old. I begged the ringmaster to let me try, and he finally gave in. Having a kid in the circus was probably the last thing in the world that he wanted. I just wanted to be helpful, so I could help the ringmaster.
Aw.
That's such a nice story.
Alright, you met her.
Mr. Wright, I just realized who you remind me of. You're just like this prosecutor.
What?
You and the prosecutor have the same glint in your eyes.
You're joking, right? You think I'm like that whip-carrying demon?
Oh, no need to get so hostile about it. You two may view things from different perspectives for now. But you both see the world through the same colored tinted glasses. I know because when I look at people, their eyes are the only things I can believe in. Nick and Miss Von Karma, huh?
Oh my.
Oh, goodness. Phoenix, I didn't know you were into that kind of thing.
Phoenix, you dog. Oh, hey, there's somebody at Moe's room.
Something in Moe's room, alright.
Is it Money the monkey? I bet it's the monkey.
Moe's not here.
What's that? I hear something.
Stop it, Nick. You're scaring me.
Monkey!
Nick, it's money.
That monkey's holding something.
That's it. That's the thing that means a lot to Regina, remember?
All right, time to take on this monkey, attorney style. Give it back, monkey brain. Stare. Scratch, scratch.
You know you want to pick the last
I
one.
really do.
Yikes!
I tried to have a monkey-to-monkey talk with him. I really did.
Nick, you...
I swiped it while Money was distracted.
Wow, you're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see it.
Huh? You can see it fine from where you are.
You know what I mean? I really want to try on Regina's costume.
Maybe then they'll take you at the circus and I can get some peace and quiet. What's the matter now?
It doesn't fit me at all.
Oh well, guess it's time for you to lay off the burgers. Not to mention it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear. Or maybe it's her whenever she like first started, like that was her first outfit. So
Maybe.
it's important because it's got history.
Maybe. Well, now you can go give it back.
Yeah, and we have more stuff to talk about. You were just like, oh, go over there and show the profile to the what we did. And she's gonna be like, boy, I went to the wrong spot because I'm assassing you.
Hello,
Present. Hello.
I have the thing.
Here you go, Regina. Yay, thank you. You really got it back for me.
Don't mention it.
I love you, Mr. Attorney.
Don't say that. It's nothing. No wonder guys melt the mush in front of this girl.
Hey, Regina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it didn't fit me. Huh? This costume? This isn't mine. It was Leon's.
Oh, it was the tigers.
Leon's? You know, the Leon she told us about.
Oh, the lion, right? Because they got rid of the
Yeah,
lion.
the lion.
Oh, the one that someone killed. Oh, that's the murderer. The one that killed the tiger lion. The lion, not the tiger. Tiger's still alive.
Tiger lion.
Yeah, somebody killed Leon.
Hello.
Hi. Anybody got any Treatos?
I don't see any or smell any.
Hey,
All right, so she probably has a new thing to talk about.
but I want to know about this
All
guy.
right. Ah, it's Acro. Is he in his room today?
Yes, he is. We just came back from a meeting with him.
I hope his legs get better soon. Acro's so incredible, especially on the trapeze. The trapeze is that enormous wing hanging from the top of the tent, right? Yep, that's it. I really want him up there again. Acro the acrobat.
That's strange. Acro doesn't seem to have very many nice things to say about Regina. But Regina seems to like Acro just fine. That or she's delusional.
She got to talk about
That or she has much
Yeah.
wool. So much wool in front of eyes.
Leon.
Leon, he was killed, wasn't he?
That's right. My dad killed him. Why? Well, Leon did something really bad during practice.
Uh-oh. Was this an accident during practice?
Leon was sitting down and then he opened his mouth. You know, gah. Usually when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth. Wait, you put your head into the lion's mouth? I sure did. And the crowd always loved seeing me do that. They'd always start screaming.
Sure they were screaming because they loved seeing you to do that?
Anyways,
What was the bad thing?
oh yeah, Leon did something during that practice.
Bit someone during practice.
Bit someone during practice.
Uh-oh.
Everything was alright though, right? No, it wasn't alright. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry.
And that's when Leon...
Yeah, that's when he became a star in the sky.
Poor thing. I mean, he is a lion.
The animal show's lion, shot by the ringmaster 6 months ago for biting a performer.
Aw, now I'm sad. But, like, I get it, but...
Try presenting it to her. See if she has anything else to say.
What about this? What can you tell me?
Nothing.
Alright. Yeah. Okay, so I think we've got the first thing to start chipping away at people's Psylocks, though, is Leon.
Yeah, Leon seems to be a big
He's
thing.
he's the crux. He's the center of the issue.
I feel like we want to talk to the clown first.
The clown.
Yes.
Why is the clown?
I feel like what he has to say would help lead to the acrobat.
Probably. Alright, so he was in the cafeteria.
So let's try presenting the green thing and see if we can do it.
Alright, you. Behold! My swirly green thing. What is it called? Magatama?
I think so. The Magatama, get over it.
Mo, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at this circus?
Okay, there's no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look over there, some juicy burgers. Let's eat instead.
Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. Actually, I've kinda got an idea of what happened back then.
Uh-oh.
Mo, you said something about an accident. This wouldn't happen to be the cause of that accident, would it? It was Big Leon? I heard a little bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during a practice, right?
How did you?
Yep, that was the first one.
Yep.
I told them so many times. You shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts.
Like putting her head inside Leon's mouth, right?
Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. He never could say no to her.
Out of curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo. Don't climb up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head?
Well, I promised I wouldn't say anything.
You promised.
He's involved in this too.
He's involved, huh? Mo must be talking about. Mo, is this the person that you promised you wouldn't say anything?
Gotta be Acro.
Or maybe the ringmaster? Maybe.
Maybe?
Because right now we're leaning on the two main victims of the bite being Regina or Acro.
Right, I feel like that might be how his legs got, the nerves and stuff got damaged.
Well, he's asking who is the person that you promised you wouldn't say anything.
Yeah, that would probably be the ringmaster then.
Right. That's what I was saying. Okay, so that wasn't it.
Alright.
Oh, you're probably going to want to save because that was actually a really hefty penalty.
I can't save on these.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. Yeah, he's involved, which means he was saying active. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Acro.
But if you get it wrong, that's all of your health
Well,
gone.
who else would it be?
I know, but I'm just saying if you get it wrong, that's all your health.
Right, but think about it logically.
Do you want to take the risk?
Yes.
You sure about that?
Yes.
If I were you, I would back out and save first.
Yes.
Yeah.
But no.
Why?
Logically, that's the only person left. Because he didn't promise himself. He said they're involved, which is present tense. So it can't be the ringmaster. And Ben and Max are too new for this to have been something that happened a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, you have logic. I'm just... okay, but if it's wrong, you're going to pay the price.
I believe.
It must have been Acro, right?
How'd you know?
He's the only one new that we've introduced in this section.
Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the ringmaster.
No way.
I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please tell me what you know.
I'm sorry, Acro.
I knew it! Yeah! And now we get healed, baby.
Oh, I know. I was not 100% sure.
You're a little worrywart.
Yeah, but you also were on your last chance.
Little worry. Just like you said.
You know, the accident.
Did someone die?
No, but it would have probably been better if he had.
What? How would that have been better?
He's still alive. But when he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage,
And that's why his legs don't work now.
Yeah.
he'll never recover from the coma that he's in.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
All he does now is lie in his bed at the hospital. And that's all he's ever going to be able to do.
I see.
How is he related to Acro?
He's his brother.
Oh, no. That's why he's so...
Oh, that's right. I
So
forgot
they
about that.
they had a brother. Okay. Huh.
The person who got bit was Acro's brother. Hi, Boomer.
Brother?
They were an acrobat team of brothers, Acro and Bat. Cute nicknames, I thought. Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime.
Aww.
Who is Acro's younger brother?
Sean Dingling. But everyone just called him Bat.
He looks like a Dragon Quest character.
He does, especially with the crown.
Sean Dingling. Where's the reference there? Because the other one had one, but this one might not have one.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not quite seeing it just yet.
Shindig.
Shinding?
No, I don't know. Maybe there isn't one.
He fell in love with Regina. Trying to win her love was his downfall.
Everyone seems to fall in love with Regina.
6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of a sudden Bat blurts out, "Let me perform with Leon."
Why'd he do that?
I don't know, but that's what caused the accident.
Yeah, Leon didn't trust him.
I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling.
You mean Leon?
Yes, Leon. When he bent down, he was smiling.
Damn. Huh.
Some sick grin.
No way, that's impossible.
A smirking lion. A flying murderer. Why does it seem that it's always Mo who catches all of these incredible events?
Nick, can lions smile?
We never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if we had. The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle.
That's what really happened.
Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. But all this truthfulness has put me in the mood for a burger. Here, you two have some pepper. Shaka, 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 shaka.
There he goes again, acting like his normal crazy. Hey, wait a minute! You have a shaker. Why was it in the box?
Well, you were carrying it.
No, he had it.
No, he was like, no, you have this pepper. Why don't we use that? He was just calling up about the fact that.
Oh, okay.
Nice. What a wonderful sneeze.
Huh? You think so?
You sneeze with pepper and a slip on a banana peel. That's classic basic clownsmanship. Girlie, I know you gotta understand that.
Nick, I think I made a good clown.
Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneezer.
Does Regina sneeze with pepper too?
She does. Bat would always tease her with pepper.
Bat?
From my point of view, those two always looked so perfect together.
They look perfect together, huh?
So that's why Acro's so bitter, is because Bat and her were like an item, but he was worried about his brother because he was probably Twitter painted.
Yep, that's what it sounds like.
Huh, interesting. Well, I think we have enough to maybe go talk to Acro.
Maybe. You want to try?
Yeah.
Let's give it a shot.
Then I gotta go to the circus, and then I gotta go to the lodging, and then I gotta go over to Acro's room. Here you are.
Ah, Mr. Wright, back again, I see. Well, he did say, I'll be back. Wait, or was that someone else?
We're back because Acro's hiding why his legs were injured. He was hurt in the accident 6 months ago. Yeah, how did his legs get hurt if the lion bit down on him? So what happened to you?
Yep.
Seems that he knows what he knows that we know.
Well, it seems you've got things you want to talk about, so fire away.
All right, you're the one I'm uncertain about, so I'm gonna save. Huh? What time is it, by the way?
It is almost 8:30.
Oh, okay. We still got plenty.
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
All right, you.
Present the thingy.
It is time to present
The Magatama.
And now you gotta do your spooky vampire-like voice again.
Yeah, I gotta put him in a trance.
Yep.
I have to ask you, how were you injured?
I'm sorry. I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice.
An accident during practice.
Yes. Unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries.
He's lying! If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it a secret. Acro, are you really telling me that the practice accident was the cause of your injury?
It wouldn't have been the lion.
No.
So maybe you do still have things to find out.
Yeah. Was it the wooden box?
I don't think so.
Was it the monkey?
Did the monkey break your legs?
Yeah, I don't think I have enough evidence yet, because his brother doesn't seem like that would be the case for that.
No.
Boomer, I love you, baby. But I'm gonna need you to go, like, lie down for a bit. Okay?
But I want your attention.
I know. And I want to pet you all night long, but I need hands. Okay? Go lie down, baby. That's not lying down. That's getting in my face. Go lie down, baby. Nope. No claws. Nope. No claws. No. Alright. Here. I'm gonna give you the controller real quick. I'm gonna go tucker her out.
All right.
Alright, you fluff one, come here. Give me that moose.
I just want some playtime. And now everybody gets to listen to him play with his boomer. Look at her go.
Oh, good skit. Oh, got your moose.
Oh yeah, chat's loving this, by the way.
Come here. Back in the world. Got your
The thing.
Oh, she's slowing down. And
Oh, you know your dog. She wore out so quick. Oh yeah, Boomer. I said her name and she looked at me like, yes, I am Boomer. That is me. Yeah, I am of the boom. Oh yeah, she just put the moose down and now she's like laying down and she's just like, eh. It does not take much to tucker her out. I love the fact that there is just a random picture of an orangutan on his wall. That is amazing. I mean, just look at it. Just look at how just majestic it is. That majestic orangutan. The one on his wall.
that is a majestic orangutan.
Yeah. Alright, Boom Boom, you all tuckered out? Well, she's still carrying around her moose.
Yeah, no, she'll do that from time to time.
Moose.
But she'll eventually lie down for a bit. See?
Yep, there she goes.
Alright.
Alright, so we gotta go look around for more things and stuff and things and things and stuff. The more you try to stuff the things with stuff.
I don't really know.
Maybe try detention center again. Maybe he's back.
That's a good point.
Yeah, he might be back. Maybe.
Alright, do you know who this is? Okay.
Nope.
So
he
Ben does-
won't
yeah.
talk.
Yeah, so and he's too new. So that's what I figured. Alright.
Try the detention center.
No.
All right.
You back now. Boyfriend.
fine. Boyfriend.
What do you think about this person?
Sorry,
Sorry.
I've already given my heart to another man.
But he would do but you crazy.
Yes, it was.
All right. Are you back? Nope.
All right, I was wrong.
I'm going home.
See y'all later.
Do you know about Bat?
That's not really important, is
Oh God, that's great. All right, I have an idea. I have Diaz. You, Bat.
Lately I've been confined to this room, so I don't have a clue what's going on in the circus.
What? It's your brother. Are these people okay?
Maybe you could try presenting the lion to him. Did you try that already?
Oh no, I haven't. Yeah. It's a picture of Regina.
Oh, she is a shining beauty.
No objections here. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's try the lion.
What do you think of this? I'm sorry, but in my present physical condition, I don't really know much about what's going on outside this room.
Huh? Where? 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 Where?
Where? Where? Where? I can't believe what happened to the ringmaster. Such a wonderful man. What a pity. Saying that as a reaction to a picture of himself. I'm sorry. The circus meant everything to me. But don't worry about me. There's still things I have left to do in this world. That. Alright.
I'm so confused on what to do now.
Let's go try walking around more. We haven't been back to the ringmaster's room but a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe try. Did you try presenting the lion to Regina? I can't remember if we did or not.
Maybe.
Nope, that wasn't it. Maybe try presenting the lion to Mo. Maybe he had more to say.
Okay, that's kind of new.
Okay.
You wouldn't know it, but I was responsible for naming all the animals at the circus.
You named Money the monkey and Regina's tiger?
Guilty as charged. But Leon got his name from the ringmaster.
Really?
He always said keep names simple and easy to associate.
Nick's name is easy to associate, right? Right?
I always told Russell if that's what you think, then call him Lion the Lion. It's a great name, don't you think? Imagine if he could talk. I'm Lion.
Lion.
But that's what Russell said. Don't lie to yourself. That name is awful.
Well, I mean, we got more information, but
when you think about it, he was a really good guy. He truly liked Regina. He would try anything to get her attention.
He seemed like a good guy.
Back then, Acro was always laughing.
But I guess not everything backstage at the circus isn't always rosy.
I see. Okay, so yeah, maybe there was more.
It's harder than you think making people laugh all the time.
Not
Did
really
we
much
present
better.
this?
He's always been a very private guy. When he came here, he was only about 10 years old. We just started the very big circus around the time that Russell took him in. These are really hard memories to bring up.
Acro was so happy to have joined the circus.
He was especially grateful to the Rainmaster, and I'm sure he was grateful to you too.
Ah! He's grateful to me, too? Ah, shucks, you guys are exaggerating.
He's fidgeting around so much, you can tell that he's embarrassed. Well, that was cool for a lore perspective, but didn't give us useful stuff in our docket.
Yeah. What can we do next?
I mean, did we present Acro to her?
We are obviously missing something. Oh, it's Acro.
Yeah, we had this.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
We tried presenting boyfriend and we got nothing.
Huh.
Yeah,
I feel like there's something with Acro that we need to talk to him about. But
yeah, and it can't be like we can't have the evidence for his Cyclops yet.
Right, but none of your stuff is anything else, so I feel like I need to present stuff. So let's just start presenting stuff.
All right. Well, while you do that,
Yeah.
I'm curious. I'm gonna look it up. I'm not gonna tell you.
No.
I'm not gonna tell you.
No.
I am not gonna tell you.
No.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Jon Snow.
I am not gonna tell you.
You want to know about Max? Well, his colleagues in the circus all seem to hate him. What about you, Acro? I've got my issues with him as well. But he just also happens to have a diamond shining in his soul.
A diamond shining in his soul.
I guess you could say...
It is his pride as a performer.
There you go.
We didn't have that pride in ourselves before Max arrived. Honestly, I think he brought something wonderful to this circus when he came. Acro.
This guy is really different from the other members of the circus.
It's like he can read people's souls.
So hoping you could shed some light on Ben.
Well, he'll always be here. And as long as he's here, he really can only continue to be a ventriloquist. Whether that's a good thing for him or not, I'm afraid I can't really say.
That's fair.
Yeah, he seems the kind of guy that's not really going to venture outside his box, you know?
Okay, so we did this one already, and he got all serious.
Yep, he was not happy about that. There we go, investigation. Alright, let's see what we got.
No!
That's why she can be so cruel. Yeah, that's right, we already went through this.
Yeah. But I feel like we need to get something out of Regina. It's even more of a father. We did that. Did I show him Mo?
So we did Mo.
I don't think I showed him Mo.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Oh, I
Okay.
didn't show him that one.
So actually, you are ready for Acro.
Oh. Well, then let's
We-
figure it out.
Yeah, we were wrong.
No.
We were wrong.
No!
So
I
yeah.
want to figure it out.
No, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you.
I'll figure it out.
I'm not gonna tell you.
It was the monkey.
But I will say that actually we were right initially. We are ready for this.
Okay. About the wheelchair. Alright, how were you injured?
Also, hey Baku.
Hey, Bago! Thought we talked about this. An accident happened during practice. An accident during practice. Yes, unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it a secret.
Tilly,
Yeah.
that practice accident was the cause of your injury.
Okay.
So
Was it caused by his brother? Or was it caused by Regina?
how would they have caused it?
I don't know. The head and lion. Or was it Leon? But there isn't anything that ties Leon to Acro.
But we do know that it ties in directly with the events of what
6
happened with
months
brother.
ago. Yeah.
So the lion is obviously involved somehow.
But
Maybe that's what it is.
maybe? the timing lines up with the lion. So I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
Leon. 6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured.
I do not like.
So he did get
like them
attacked.
ham. I do not like them semi-ham.
But
I do not like them in the house. I do
but the
not like
lion
them
was
within
the one
house.
that bit the other dude. So he bit the other dude and then attacked him, I guess.
We'll find out. We just know that it ties things together.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, but okay.
I know I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going.
You're saying that I was attacked by a lion.
That's right. That's what I'm saying, you voice-stealing buffoon.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright,
I am the vampire here.
but I am an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer, and I am certainly no voice stealer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit.
The voice does fit him, though.
Yeah, no, that's why I gave it to him. And it's easy for me to do, too, because that's the same voice I give Lopin.
Yeah,
So,
that's fair.
Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. So let me rephrase that as battled lion.
You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion?
To inflate your ego? Is to save your brother. Because you had to fight it. You had to fight it to save someone. The clown.
You were trying to save the clown's life. But
It was such a shame what happened to your brother 6 years ago.
6 months ago.
That's a time.
that is a time.
You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got that terrible injury.
Oh, he must have told you.
Yes, we learned about Bat from Mo. But he didn't mention anything in regards to your accident. I suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out.
A slip of the tongue.
Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime.
Cut down together. That was where he slipped, and that's how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident together, like always.
I see. But an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault.
I still haven't broken Acro's last Psylocke. It must be one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know you are still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem to like much is the reason you're being evasive. Regina.
It's gotta be her.
Yeah?
Regina.
You only seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Saying things like she is cruel. Cruella de Vil.
Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes.
You know, her tiger tried to attack me.
Regina tried to attack you.
Twice.
He wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught to command to attack people. Regina isn't capable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina has no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then.
But you still hate Regina. I've got proof of it.
What? What are you talking about?
Oh, maybe I overdid it again.
But if I can hand something over to Acro, maybe it'll... Here's proof that you had it out for Regina all along.
I know what it is.
This.
Yeah.
Because it was put in her pocket.
Where did you get it?
Regina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket.
I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time. I always take Acro his breakfast in the
That's
morning.
when he did it. Yep. Okay.
Yep, slipped it in her pocket.
Yeah.
You wrote this and then you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it? Tell me I'm right.
Tell me.
High five.
That's right. Well done, Mr. Right.
Booyah.
Hell yeah. And now we're fully healed, baby.
Ooh, baby.
Wow, man, that lion went ham on everyone.
My legs were injured by Leon.
Now, why would he do that? Because he said that Leon wasn't taught any commands to attack. And Regina wouldn't do it. So either A, Ringmaster had history training Leon, or B, Leon was in love with Regina, and he saw that Bat was hitting on Regina, and the lion was jealous.
It's a theory.
Rawr.
Rawr.
Rawr. All right.
But there's also the factor of the fact that Leon was having some kind of really sick grin when he bit down.
Yeah. That's why I was like, if he was jealous of Bat and Regina, then
But would a lion experience that?
it's a cartoon video game. Anything can
I
happen.
know, but what I'm like, there's still a sense of realism there. Of like, realistically, would a lion have a sick grin biting down on somebody's head like they're evil?
Let me ask this then: can animals love? Wav.
Wow.
Wav. I don't know what I'm going for here at this point, but it's an idea.
Yeah.
But the smile is kind of weird, which makes me think that something instigated that.
Right. 6 months ago, my young brother Bat had a dare with Regina. A dare? An absurd dare.
Huh.
If I can put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, you have to go to the movies with me on a date.
That's insane. Didn't he know how dangerous that is?
We all thought he was being stupid too. But that lion was very old to begin with. And age brought with it countless experience in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing.
And that's when the accident happened.
He just wanted to take her out to the movies.
Poor Bat.
When Leon jumped down, I jumped towards him. Then Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up.
Damn.
What about Bat?
He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to see him.
Ah, so you weren't going through rehab then.
I see.
I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again.
Aww.
And that's the reason why I keep going.
Bat and Regina.
They were such great friends.
Oh yeah, I wanted you to take a look at these.
Okay. What is it?
This is the scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him.
Gross, it's covered in blood.
Yeah, why do you still have this?
This scarf. It was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident.
Huh.
When he did it, he looked like he was smiling. Leon, obviously.
Oh,
Yeah, why was he smiling?
When he bit down on Bat's head. The expression on Leon's face looked like a grin.
Nick,
I know! Mo said the same thing!
what do you think it means?
Oh no.
Oh, great. Miss Von Karma? I've already heard everything, so hand over the scarf.
But the scarf is evidence in the trial.
That is for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro. Preparations? I've served the summons to Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Acro will talk more at the prosecutor's office.
Acro, a witness?
Come, Acro. Let's go to the office.
Yes, ma'am. Now what do we do, Nick? How are we going to handle tomorrow?
Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out.
Look at you, all full of confidence. You must have something you can use.
This is all beginning to come together now. Nuh-uh. How does all this tie into the Ringmaster?
Trust me, it is going to
Why
come
did the
full circle.
Ringmaster's face become flush when he saw Moida?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. No, yes, quite. Yeah.
I miss Hottie.
I will appear again one day, I promise. Yes. Good morning, Max.
Oh, yeah. Good morning, sweeties. You don't seem like your usual sparkling self today. I'm always like this before I go in front of an audience. I'm working up to it.
Tee. Don't get nervous, Maxie. Here, have a glass of milk. Regina!
How fabulous, my sweetie pie princess. You came to watch my performance today.
Of course I did. Mo told me that I should come and watch this.
Mo said that?
So, what kind of performance will you put on today? Let me guess, you'll fly at the end.
It's not that kind of show. Isn't that right, my sweeties? I think my sweetie pie princess doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't seem to realize what's going on, or even where she is.
Well, Max, it looks like it's time to raise the curtain. I'll see you later today. I'm just a member of the audience.
Fabulous. Enjoy yourself out there.
Good luck, Max. You're the best. Regina's different, don't you think, Nick? That's Mo.
I know, but for some reason, whenever I saw that, Jacksepticeye's voice
Yeah.
popped out
Top
in my
of the
head.
morning to you. It's Jacksepticeye.
Yeah.
Top of the morning to ya! Everybody, let's get ready to get stuck in legal limbo. How low can you go?
Mo.
Top of the morning to ya, Governor!
Top of the morning.
That's the ticket. Attacking the day starts with energy in the morning. The early bird gets the worm, but then again, worms lack higher brain function. Here, Max, I brought you some present. Have some milk.
Oh my, thanks.
How are you doing today, right?
Well, I've got the feeling that today I'm going to face off against the real culprit.
You mean Acro?
You think he did it?
And be careful. He's used to putting his life on the line. Literally. He's got guts to spare.
If all I've got to worry about is how thin the tightrope is, I'm used to it already. Just means that I won't be able to press him like I can other witnesses.
What are you going to do then, Nick?
I guess today we'll just have to do without our usual psychological warfare. Today we rely on evidence. It's the only way we'll get past Acro and to the truth. Uh-oh.
You're right, but it's going to be tough.
Anyways, I want you to make sure that Regina sees it all today. It's important. Then she'll finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to her father.
You want us to make sure Regina watches?
Yes, that's why I brought her to court today.
What's that supposed to mean?
She needs to know that when people die, they don't just become stars. I may be an old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars. But I do believe in bones.
I knew it.
I will believe in bones. Bones are a fascinating thing.
All right, today's gonna be wonky.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maximilian Galactica.
The prosecution's ready, Your Honor.
Defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well, Miss Von Karma. You may proceed with your case.
The prosecution would like to revise its previous theory of events.
What is the meaning of this?
We have discovered a new witness, or shall I say, a new eyewitness. One that saw Maximilian Galactica fly off from the scene of the crime.
Wait. Order! I had a feeling something like that would come up.
Due to this revision, we are now prepared to explain how the defendant flew that night. An explanation the prosecution will present if the need so arises. In fact, my detective stayed up all night creating a mock-up of the scene on my orders.
Poor gumshoe.
Wait. Very well. Please call your witness to the stand.
Time to get to work, or shall I say, time to walk the courtroom tightrope. All right, so you're gonna take Acro and Judge, and then I'll take Von Karma and Phoenix.
Yeah.
Okay.
Name and occupation.
Kentigally, but everyone calls me Acro. I'm employed as an acrobat at a very big circus.
Where were you the night of the crime?
I was in my room that night.
If you look at the map, you will see that the witness's room is near the scene of the crime.
My room is on the 3rd floor. The crime scene is below my window.
The night of the crime, the witness saw something quite shocking. Would you tell us what you witnessed?
Okay. So he's gonna be a much more neutral nut to crack.
Yep, and also he has no light in his eyes.
Yep, none.
He's dead inside.
Well, I mean, he did lose his brother and the ringmaster.
Yeah, and his legs.
Yep, he lost a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, sirree.
And yet he looks so, like, serene at the same time.
It's the birds.
Yeah, it's probably just the birds.
Yeah, it's the birds. It was just after 10 p.m. and I was resting in my bed. Around that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window.
Just, like, picturing, like, he's trying to talk and the bird just keeps, like, pecking him, like...
Yep. Why is that bird pecking at him? In a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Maximilian Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's who it looked like. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming.
Yeah, that's oof.
This witness's testimony matches up exactly with that of the clown.
If that's the case, there's very little the prosecution need add. All that's left is to explain how the defendant disappeared into the sky that night.
Before we get to that, I'd like to cross-examine the witness.
A foolish choice by a foolish fool who wishes to feel the foolish sadness of a sad fool. A man must know the proper
So much
timing
fool.
for things, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
So much fool.
Just like your old friend, Mr. Miles Edgeworth did.
Who?
Mr. Wright, do you have a problem with the witness's testimony?
In the words of Miss Von Karma, may I quote yesterday's proceedings? There's no way that actually happened.
Very well. You may proceed with your cross-examination.
All right. Let's see. It's after 10 p.m. and I was resting a bit. That matches up.
Yep.
At that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window.
That lines up.
And a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window.
Okay.
It was Maximilian Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's what I would press that.
Yeah.
be honest, when I saw that, I
Yeah,
thought I was
so
dreaming.
it said we're gonna have to rely on evidence.
Right, but I think we can still try to press things.
And then it might ask for evidence, yeah.
We'll see.
The light in your room was turned off then, right?
That's true. I was going to bed after all.
So with the lights off, you were still able to clearly see a human fly by your window.
The safety lights lit things up enough for me to see. But honestly, there was only enough light for me to see the silhouette outside my window. It was the person's back, so I couldn't see the white roses on the front.
Did you see any other symbols?
I clearly saw the silk hat as well as the cloak wrapped around his body. I'm convinced that the person I saw was Max Galactica.
But you didn't get a clear visual of the face. It could have been anybody.
Yeah.
The more I press him, the less results I seem to get.
But maybe there was something fishy with his latest bit of testimony. I mean, nothing else has any room, so yeah, I'm gonna say there's a contradiction.
Alright.
There's a huge contradiction with the testimony that was just given. If there's a contradiction, then prove it with evidence.
She's right. Let's see some evidence. Do you have any evidence to support your claim of a contradiction?
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Let me see the autopsy report. I'm curious. Autopsy report's on the next page.
Why is it on the next page?
I don't know, but there it is.
Alright.
Time of death, 10:15.
Okay, went to bed at 10, heard a large thump, so yeah. That kinda
Okay,
lines
so
up.
yeah, okay, so he went to bed at 10. Okay, so yeah, he heard the thump about 15 minutes later after going to bed.
Yeah.
Okay. I know what it is. I know what it is. I'll let you figure it out, though.
Well, you went whenever I swapped to the profile, so
No, not. It's not the profiles. I'll
Okay.
tell you that. It popped in my head. All right. Let's review what he's saying. He said he saw what he thinks was Max Galactica for sure fly up.
Right.
He exclaims that he saw only Maximilian's back, so he couldn't see the roses, but he saw all the others.
Right.
And then he flew off.
But the hat.
What about the hat?
It was at the crime scene.
Bingo.
Right. But I was thinking it could have just fallen off later, but that's the only thread I have to go with, so let's yank it.
You claim to have seen the exact same thing Mo saw that night. Do you stand by that?
What do you mean?
The silk hat.
What about the silk hat? I saw it on Max's head as he flew out my window.
Well, you should have tried looking down out of your window that night.
That would have been quite difficult considering the state I'm in. Just looking outside of the window was tough enough of a challenge for me.
That's a shame, because you would have noticed the silk hat found on the scene.
That's the ringmaster's hat, right?
Afraid not. No matter how you look at it, this is Max's silk hat.
Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Are you saying that Max had two silk hats?
No, this is handmade, one-of-a-kind model made only for Maximilian Galactica. Which means, Acro, that you've been fibbing on the stand.
Wait.
Wah, wah, wah.
Order.
As always, it looks like someone just had to open their mouth before thinking.
Are you okay, Nick?
Well, I opened my big mouth and now I have to back it up.
How about it, Mr. Wright? What would cause this witness to commit perjury in this court today?
He was dreaming. He's the real culprit. He honestly has no reason to hate Max.
Saying Acro's the real culprit's a hell of a claim, though.
But it feels right.
It may feel right, but
All right, since you're being all worry-warty, I'll say
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that is a hell of a hill to stand up on. But if you want to go for it, go for it.
Your Honor, on this occasion, the defense accuses Acro himself. On this occasion.
Accuses Acro? What in the world are you accusing him of?
Obviously, we accuse him of the murder of Mr. Russell Berry.
Wham. Mr. Wright, are you serious?
Deadly serious, Your Honor. I think your trips to the circus have served you well. You seem to have learned how to try and grab at an audience's hearts and minds. Your Honor, don't allow yourself to be swayed by these theatrics. Trying to wow the crowd with smoke and mirrors is the oldest bluff in the book.
Really?
If you don't believe me, just look at the witness. He's calm enough for it to be almost scary.
Shouldn't that actually be worrying? The bird.
He is staying rather calm and collected.
Mr. Dingling, do you have any response to the defense's accusation?
I don't really need to say a thing, do I?
What do you mean?
Everyone take a look at me. I can't even stand up by myself, let alone leave the lodging house.
That's true.
I understand Mr. Wright is just trying to help his client. But to do this by accusing me of murder of all things.
See? Even a sliver of common sense makes this a clear accusation as ludicrous.
She's right. Way to pick on the disabled, you heartless, cruel man. Phoenix is a poopy head.
See that, Mr. Phoenix, right? You're a poopy head. That's the worst insult I could ever think of. You're trying to drum up support from the peanut gallery. That's how you do it. I think that's enough of this little game. I've got a doctor's note to confirm that Acro is unable to stand under his own power. Maybe the defense is planning on making a claim to counter this as well. I can hear the defense now. Acro had an accomplice.
What do you say to this, Mr. Wright? Did Acro have an accomplice?
I don't think he would.
I wouldn't think so either. I mean, he may not be able to work his legs, but he can still work his upper torso.
Yeah, he's still jacked.
Yeah. So, I mean, okay, he might need help.
Idea.
Okay.
Hear me out, man. Here's the scene. We still haven't found the bust. The bust looks like Max. It'd be able to wear the hat and the cloak, and he could winch it up.
Haru!
I think that's how he did it.
You think so?
Yeah. Haru. He dropped the bust and then hoisted it back up. Oh. Let's run with that.
All right.
He didn't have an accomplice.
No, he wouldn't have had an accomplice to do that.
Now then, this must be when we get to hear the name of the mystery accomplice.
Not this time, Von Karma.
What? You're not going to sucker me into this one.
What are you blabbing her about, Mr. Wright?
There was no accomplice. Acro planned and committed this murder all by himself.
Wham, wham, wham. To order. What are you getting at?
I keep them in their toes, Nick.
Now I'm going to have to prove how it all fits together. I have to show how Acro murdered Russell Berry.
You can do it, Nick. Can you really do it?
I know what I can't do. I can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed.
All right, then let's do it.
Mr. Phoenix Wright. If this witness is the killer, then his eyewitness account is all lies, right?
Mr. Wright, I'd like you to clear something up for me. When the crime was committed, where exactly was Mr. Dingaling?
He was in his room.
Yeah, as he said.
He was obviously here the entire time.
That's Acro's room.
Pretty simple, eh? Acro wasn't able to leave the lodging house by himself. In that case, there can only be one correct answer. Acro didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster.
What, are you nuts?
What are you saying? What say you, Mr. Dingaling?
I like birds.
Look at them fly. It's an interesting theory.
That's it?
Considering that what you saw proposed is impossible, yes, that's it.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
As the witness has stated, your assertion is impossible. As he's in a wheelchair, there's no way he could go to the scene or be the killer.
You've got a point.
It seems you've forgotten once again, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defendant was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime.
That's true.
Nuh-uh.
Mo said he saw Max, didn't he?
Sorry, I felt like it needed a sound effect.
Yeah, no, that was good.
But Maya, it's still impossible for humans to fly.
Do you mind if I ask you a question, Mr. Wright?
What is it?
I understand some of your logic. However, how do you think that I killed him? If I can't leave my room, I obviously couldn't wear Max's costume.
How did he do it? That's the next course of this legal buffet.
Be careful, Nick. If you mess up here...
She's right. I can't mess up here. I've got to give this some serious thought. I'm sure that Acro killed the ringmaster, and he did it while he was in his room. No doubt about it.
Then to enlighten us as to how Mr. Dingaling committed the murder, Mr. Wright.
Present evidence.
I don't have the evidence now.
Are you sure?
Do it. Oh, I can present this, the bust.
Yeah, you have a picture
Yeah,
of
the
it.
picture of the bust. Yeah.
Yeah, present evidence.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I'm going to present some evidence.
So what did Mr. Dingaling use to commit the crime of murder against Russell Berry?
This one.
What's that? A picture?
It is indeed. The problem is with the item that's shown in the picture.
The bust?
It's quite a large bust, and because it is life-size, it is also very, very heavy.
Heavy.
Heavy enough to guarantee a certain death. Especially if it was dropped from a third-story window.
Oh, that got him.
Yep. See, this is how Acro was able to kill the Ringmaster. With the force of gravity and Maximilian Galactica's ample bust.
Oh my.
Wham, wham, wham. Order! Order! So you're saying that the bust fell onto the ringmaster?
A rather simple crime. Even if you were stuck in a wheelchair, it would be incredibly easy to commit.
How could you possibly wheel a wheelchair with something so heavy? It's impossible.
Well, Acro is an acrobat. He should have more than enough upper body strength to carry something like the bust.
Yeah, exactly. Mr. Dingling, how do you respond to these charges?
Well, Acro's at a loss for words.
He should be. He knows that I'm getting close to the truth. Well, 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 Acro. You can't. Ah!
I'd watch what I say if I were you, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What?
Your Honor, the physical health of the witness is material to this case. I demand that we get proper testimony from the witness himself.
Testimony, you say?
Von Karma. She's just using this testimony as a ruse to stall for time. There is absolutely no need for such testimony.
The defense has its version of the murder. The prosecution has the right to respond.
The defense's objection is overruled.
Why can't he see things my way for once?
Mr. Dingling, I'm sorry, but we need you to testify about your physical condition. If you have any doubts about your ability to testify, we can request expert testimony.
The witness will have no problems. However, let's all be respectful towards him.
Thank you.
Ah, that woman will sink to any low to win a case.
Yeah, because she wants to win no matter what.
Yep, she wants to make an example.
I suppose I could have lifted something the size of that bust. I have strong upper body from working as an acrobat, and only my legs were injured. However, lifting the bust and looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. That makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the ringmaster's head. Thus, it would be unrealistic for me to drop the bust on him, don't you think?
I have no doubts in regard to the witness's testimony.
It was impossible for him to lift the bus and stick himself out far enough to look. Not to mention that he could not have known the location of the ringmaster's head. A single false step would have led to even more severe injuries.
That's what I was thinking. What is your opinion on the matter, Mr. Wright?
Banana.
I want a banana.
I'd still like to proceed with cross-examination.
He's simply stalling. It's shameful, really.
Can't let her get on me. Gotta focus.
Focus. Focus.
Concentrate.
Alright, so.
Alright, so you could have listed some of the size of the bust. Strong upper body from working as an acrobat, and only my legs were injured. Okay. Lifting the bust and looking out the window would have been impossible.
Gonna try it.
There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. That's true. That makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the ringmaster's head. So I feel like something's going to potentially lead to this.
Yeah.
Thus, it would be unrealistic for me to drop it on any such thing. So that's just hyperbole. That doesn't matter. Or maybe it's not hyperbole, and I'm just throwing out words because it makes me sound
No
smart.
way I could have exerted that kind of force.
Alright, I want to press here. And why is that?
Because if I were to do that, I'd end up falling out the window myself. I still haven't gotten much feeling back in my legs yet.
So you couldn't have thrown the bust out of the window.
Oh. Okay, well, I was hoping for more.
Okay, let's try looking at others.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Why would you say it would be impossible?
Allow me to explain. You accept that if I was carrying the bust, I couldn't see out the below the window. Thus, there is no way that I could know the location of the ringmaster's head.
Well, I suppose you've got a point.
Hey, Nick.
Huh?
What if you turn things around? Maybe if you think of it sort of like this. If he knew the location of the ringmaster's head, then he could drop the bust.
That does make sense. If only I could prove somehow. That Acro knew the location of the ringmaster's head without looking down. The note. It said, meet me here, right?
It said, meet me there
At 10.
at 10 o'clock exactly. But still, he would need to be able to know the exact spot of where his head is, right?
I think so. Let me double check that letter.
I think I've already explained things. Oh.
At the Lodging House Plaza.
Remember, you have, because he put the note in that pocket to meet there at an exact time. But again, he would still need to know
Yeah, where in the plaza?
where in the plaza that he was standing. But that begs the question: what did he do to try and gauge where the victim would be standing?
Right, which we don't quite have that.
I think I know what it is.
Okay, what you thinking?
You want me to tell you?
Yeah, what's your idea?
The chest.
He placed the chest. And it was a MacGuffin.
Because think about what was, so because he could have placed that chest there. Because keep in mind that the ventriloquist, when he saw him walking, he was not carrying the chest.
Right, so it had to have already been there. That makes sense.
Yep.
Look at you using your noodle to caboodle.
Yeah. So if we go back, it makes it impossible for me to know the location of the master.
We already pressed this, though, and it didn't lead to anything.
I know. I'm trying to see if we could present that chest. Maybe.
I feel like that would be, prompted by something. So let's press this and see what happens. If all you had to do was drop it, then it wouldn't have been a problem at all.
All I had to do was drop it, you're right. I could have done that. However, there's no way that I could land a direct hit on the ringmaster's head.
So that kind of makes your theory a bit pointless, doesn't it, Mr. Wright?
Acro's strong enough to lift up the bust.
The main problem is how he could have aimed for the ringmaster's head.
I wonder if he used some kind of tool to aim for the ringmasters.
That's the ticket, Nick. Show them what you've got.
I have to be careful. I have to find something that fits perfectly with the case.
I don't remember us finding any sort of tool. Maybe we overlooked something.
Okay, so I think I do have to present it just cold. Okay. Looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force. Alright, so I feel like here we present the chest. What do you think?
I think so too. You could save just in case, but I think you present the chest there. I think.
Let's go for it. That feels right.
Yep, I thought so.
Acro. You didn't really need to lean out the window, did you?
What are you driving at, Mr. Wright?
You already knew ahead of time where the ringmaster's head was going to be. Quite precisely, I may add. You silly hinting at things is pointless. Mr. Phoenix Wright, enough stalling! How about you show us some evidence? But, I did such a good job hinting.
Yes, hurry up and explain things, Mr. Wright.
Maybe you should take a look at this. He do love that box.
Oh, yeah.
The key point here is the wooden box.
The same wooden box that the victim was found hunched over?
The same. The question is, who placed the wooden box here? Who? When Ben and company saw the ringmaster, they didn't see him holding the box. Which means that this wooden box was already placed at the scene of the crime.
I have to admit that your theory makes a lot of sense.
The moment that the bust came falling down was exactly the same moment that the ringmaster lifted up this wooden box. Which means that the answer to all these questions is now crystal clear. You mean...
If the bust were to fall upon the point marked up by the wooden box,
there would be no way that it could miss the head of the victim.
Yep.
No!
Exactly.
Yep.
wham, wham, wham. Order, order, order. This is unbelievable.
Finally, some of these loose ends are starting to tie themselves up. Now I just gotta keep going. There's only one way to go from here. Forward.
Wait. So the next question I have is, who placed the wooden box at the scene?
It was Mr. Dingling, of course. He connected it to a rope, and then all he had to do was lower it down.
Ah,
Allow me to whip some sense into you. Mr. Phoenix, right? The ringmaster's head could have been anywhere when he lifted the box. That's why the box was so specially made. Specially made?
Indeed. It had the most peculiar feature, the weight of the box. It was like a 20-pound box.
Is it light?
No, it's heavy.
It's heavy?
Yeah, like it's hunched over this 20-pound box.
Oh, it's a small but strong rock.
Yeah, the box itself is just 20 pounds, not the contents, just the box. You would have had to exert yourself a little bit to get a good grip on it and pick it up.
Yeah, but 20 pounds, like, he could easily lift that.
Yeah, but that's the point. He would have had to bend over and carry it away because he wouldn't have been able to pick the lock.
Right.
And the lock isn't an option, so the only other thing is the weight.
Okay. We can try it.
The box has a remarkable weight. Weight.
according to the court record, it weighs about 20 pounds.
Just to lift up this wooden box would have required...
Oh, I see. One would have to squat down and then lift it up with their body, wouldn't you say?
That's exactly what I was trying to point out. The box is also very large.
The box also was carrying handles on either side, doesn't it?
That is correct. To lift up the box, you'd have to squat down. Which means that no matter who you are, your head would be in approximately the same place. Fool! I love birds.
They chirp.
I don't know why that one keeps flying away. Does he even bother to listen to me anymore?
I've heard what you have to say.
Huh?
I must admit, I'm shocked at your imaginative skills.
Did you do it? Did you place this wooden box in the plaza?
Mr. Wright may have a vivid imagination, but I could never have done what he's proposing.
What?
Mr. Wright, do you recall the original location of Max's bust?
Yeah, I remember. Of course I remember. It was on top of the table in the cafeteria.
What happened to it?
I'd like you to remember one important fact, Mr. Wright. I could not possibly leave the lodging house by myself. Ah, that means... You understand what I mean, don't you? I very well have been able to drop the bust from my room.
Uh-huh.
However, how would I have gotten the bust from the cafeteria to my room?
That's good logic.
You see, Mr. Phoenix Wright, explain that. Don't forget, you said there was no accomplice. Tell us exactly how the witness would have carried the bust from the cafeteria. Yep, definitely have a problem here. But this is no place to get perplexed. Gotta get my wits about me and prove how things happen once and for all.
All right, Mr. Wright, let's hear your explanation. How did the witness get the bus from the cafeteria back to his room?
The monkey.
The monkey would not have been able
The
to carry
monkey
that.
did it.
There's no way.
But I want the monkey.
I know. It's sound logic because it is shiny, but is the monkey strong enough to do it? Well, he does have big trumpets in there.
He carried a fucking tuba.
You can try it.
All right, I gotta do it just once. Because the bust would be polished and shiny, right?
I mean, if you look at the picture, it is really shiny.
Yeah. Where is it? This picture? Yeah. Look how shiny it is. Look at all the shine.
So shiny.
It's the cards.
I don't care. It's shiny.
I'm gonna go with the monkey, because the monkey brings shit to his room all the time.
All right, we'll try it.
The monkey is not an accomplice. He's not a human. He just brought it there, and then he saw opportunity.
That could be a case.
I'm going for it.
A monkey?
Everyone knows Money. He loves shiny objects of any size.
Oh, like when he stole the ventriloquist's ring.
So, are you saying the witness had a monkey steal the bust?
Of course he didn't order the monkey to steal it. The monkey stole it on his own, and then brought it back home.
Home?
Money lives in Acro's room.
Acro's room?
But the bust was bronze, wasn't it? Bronze isn't all that shiny.
Maybe you should put a whip down sometimes and read the court record.
My, those are some very shiny, nice cards he's holding.
Yes, and they are made of platinum, which is very shiny.
Yeah.
Acro. Money is a strong monkey, right? It'd be easy for him to bring the bust back to your room. He hauled a whole tuba.
Seriously. If he wasn't able to handle that himself, I'd be on the market for a new roommate. So he actually admits it.
Yep.
Order! I said order! Miss Von Karma! Where's the bust in question at this moment?
I don't know. We're searching for it as we speak.
This is a rare, just strange turn of events. But let's say that the monkey had not stolen the bust. What would have happened then?
Well, in that event, something else would have been used as the murder weapon.
Wait. Then you mean this bust was the murder weapon purely by accident?
It's possible. Maybe Acro saw Money's mountain of stolen goods and thought to use one of them. Anyways, I think we've more than proven one critical fact. Namely, that it was entirely possible that Acro was the murderer.
Moron!
Wham, wham, wham! Mr. Wright's argument is so circular, I'm still a bit dizzy. However, his argument does hold some water. There's no denying that.
Ah! You don't seem so flamboozled. That's a great word. I'm gonna add that to
Flamboozled.
That's my lexicon word of the day.
Flamboozled.
Flamboozled. Especially by this fraud of an attorney.
Fraud?
You've forgotten the absolute most important thing, Mr. Phoenix, right?
And what is that?
You should know. You forgot that your fraud of a magical client was spotted at the scene of the crime. There's no reason to doubt the clown's testimony.
That's true. How do you respond to that, Mr. Wright? Nick, don't let her beat you now.
I won't. This is my chance to turn this trial around. When the murder occurred, there were two people at the scene of the crime. One was the victim, Russell Berry, and the other was the murderer himself. Answer this, and only this, Mr. Phoenix, right? Who was the murderer the clown saw?
The monkey.
I know what the answer is. Who was the murderer that the clown saw? No, it's it. You want me to give you a hint?
This.
Think of,
this.
yeah, because if
Yeah, it was the bust. It was dressed up. But wait. Huh?
just go with it. Go with it.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, no, you're trying to figure it out. I know.
yeah. It was Max's butt.
I asked who the other person Mo saw on the scene. That evidence has nothing to do with the question.
Au contraire, mon frère. It does indeed have something to do with the question. Mo said that he saw Max's silhouette. But he did not actually see the man himself. It wasn't a human being he saw.
Wham, wham, wham. How is that possible?
It's simple, really. What Mo actually saw that night was Max's bust. What are you talking about? Have you tried using your brain in all this case? The silhouette he saw was wearing a cloak. There's no reason why you couldn't attach a cloak to the bust. It would be easy to hang off one of the cards in the bust's hands. Idiot! Who in their right mind would put a cloak on a bust? It doesn't matter who put it on the bust.
Just wait a minute now, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? That question is the utmost importance to this case, don't you agree?
Oh, he got me.
So let's have it, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust?
So, let's think about this for a minute. Okay? So, where were the hat and cloak when the murder happened?
The hat was found at the scene of the murder.
Right.
So, the cloak and the hat were on the ringmaster because he wore them to the scene of the crime.
Yeah, he wore the hat and the cloak.
But he wouldn't have been able to put it on the bust.
So he didn't put it on.
Yeah, because he was murdered with the bust.
So, if he was wearing the hat and the cloak, the hat was found at the scene of the crime, that means that the hat fell off of his head, right?
Right.
Can we assume that happened when the bust hit his head?
It would have crushed the hat.
Well, maybe it fell off his head when he leaned down.
Maybe.
But he was leaning down when the bust came down.
Uh-huh.
How did the cloak get on the bust?
Did it just haphazardly get stuck on it? So, but that doesn't help me with the who, unless it was the cloak, the bust again.
The only answer I can think of is either the bust or the ringmaster. Now, the ringmaster wouldn't have intentionally put it on there, but he was wearing the cloak.
Right. And that's what it's asking for, a who. So I don't know if it's going for the ringmaster or the bust. But I feel like
I think the most logical answer here, like the most logical answer is like, oh, Acro did it. But then when you really think about it, but then Russell had it.
yeah, Acro couldn't have.
Yeah, there's no way Acro could have done it.
Yeah, so it has to be the ringmaster because the bust wouldn't be able to intentionally put
Yeah,
something
it had
on.
to have been.
Fool? Him?
You are saying it was the victim himself, Russell Barry?
That's what I'm saying. The victim himself. Place the cloak on the bust. Place the cloak isn't really the right way of putting it.
Then what would be the right way of putting it, Mr. Wright?
Explain yourself.
Nick, do you really have a handle on all this?
I'm fine, Maya. I'm finally putting all the pieces together. There's really only one picture I can paint anyways. All right. So you want to know what really happened that night? Let's step back in time. Acro used a rope to lower the wooden box onto the scene. Then he attached that rope to the bust and dangled the bust out of his bedroom window directly above the wooden box. At the same time, the ringmaster told Max to wait in his room and went to the scene. Of course, at the time, the ringmaster was wearing Max's costume. Perhaps he didn't want anyone to recognize him that night. But just as he feared, he was spotted at the entrance of the lodging house by none other than the ventriloquist and his puppet, Ben and Trillo. When the ringmaster arrived at the scene, he bent over to lift the wooden box. And that's when Acro took his chance and released the rope. Now this is when the magic happens. At the very instant that the bust hit the victim, yep.
Yep.
And that's why it looked like it had the hat, because the bust has the hat.
Yep.
You wait just a second there, Mr. Phoenix, right? As much as you try, as much as you scheme, this just isn't true.
Baku's like, I love it when she's slamming the desk.
It can't be.
It's still a little early to be getting so upset, Miss Von Karma. This circus isn't over just yet.
What?
That's why you didn't see the roses.
Yep.
The impact of the bust on the victim threw the cloak up, which snagged onto the bust. That impact also caused the sound a certain witness heard, prompting him to take a look. That witness was, of course, Lawrence Moe Curls, the clown. When Moe looked out his window, the cloak had already snagged onto the bust. Now, having completed the crime, Acro naturally went about pulling up the murder weapon. Of course, he had no idea that Moe saw the bust being raised with the cloak dangling on it. Primarily because in his wheelchair, he couldn't see out of his window. So he just kept pulling the bust up. And that is how the magical murder disappearing into the sky came to be. So you see, the only person who could have pulled this off is the one person who was able to drop the murder weapon from above the crime scene. Acro, it could only have been you. I love birds.
The way they chirp, the way they peck. Acro's been playing mind games with all of us.
He sure has. But he has come to the end of his rope now. So, what now?
You've graced us with a rather long-winded tale. But do you have any evidence to prove that your fairy tale is true?
Evidence?
In this court, only two things matter. The power of evidence and the power of my whip.
Well, don't forget the power of my gavel as well. Mr. Wright, the prosecution brings up a good point. Can we see some evidence?
Nick, they say they want evidence.
Just explain how there can only be one possible murder method. But there is still something unusual about Moe's eyewitness account.
Unusual?
A contradiction, actually.
Okay, then use that to get it out of the jam.
Jam.
It's enough talking amongst yourselves. Proceed, Mr. Wright. Present some evidence to the court that backs your claims. Want hard proof that you have unraveled the trick to the magical case.
Fly.
What would be the evidence here?
I don't have like invisible wire or anything, you know, because that was. Would it be the letter? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
So it wouldn't be. Because he's not flying there.
I mean, I think maybe we have to bring up a little past piece. Like, you and I have talked about it, but it hasn't been brought up in the court case just yet.
Yeah.
Which is the hat.
Or the hat.
You and I talked about it, but that hasn't been brought up yet. The fact that the bust already has a hat.
Yeah.
And it was found at the scene of the crime. That has not yet been clarified.
Yeah. So do we present the hat then?
Maybe.
I don't think I would present
That's
it.
what I think.
It has to be evidence. And
Yeah,
that's,
so it can't be a profile.
And that's the only thing I can think of, because the monkey, the lion, the photos, and all that wouldn't apply here. The only
You
thing
already
that's-
cleared all that up.
Yeah, the only thing that's the odd man out is the hat.
And they haven't covered that. Like, you've explained to the court that the bust is absolutely possible here.
And if we
And
read
the hat really is the key to that theory.
right, and if we and based off the context clues, it says unravel the trick of this magic case. This is the only thing that's like a magic item, like magician's magic hat.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go for it.
I think it's the hat.
The problem is Max's 3 symbols. You know, the silk hat, the cloak, and the white roses.
Those symbols were a problem numerous times during yesterday's proceedings.
Yesterday, there were 2 contradictions in Mo's testimony. The silk hat was one, the white roses was the other. But the theory I just presented explains all of these contradictions. You fool. Do you ever shut up? Max's silk hat was found at the scene of the crime. However, remember what Mo said yesterday. He testified that the criminal he saw fleeing the scene was wearing a silk hat. There's only one explanation for that. The silk hat that Mo saw was actually the bus. Yeah.
Wait, makes sense. If you look at it that way, then he did see the silk hat. Well, sort of.
Fine, you've got one. But what about the other contradiction?
The other contradiction.
Remember what that ventriloquist said in court? He said that he witnessed white roses on Max's chest that night. But the clown's testimony doesn't match. The clown said that there were no white roses. I'd like to see you try to explain that one away.
You can do it, Nick. Well, we already saw it in the flashback.
Of course, I can explain all of it. What was that? Please recall the instant when the cloak snagged onto the bust. If the cloak snagged onto the bust, what happened to the white roses?
Yeah, they were hidden underneath.
Yep.
Because what Mo saw was the back.
Yep. Do you get it yet? The cloak got snagged onto the front of the bust. It means that the white roses would end up on the back of the bust. Ah! Which explains why Mo didn't see them. The white roses were not visible because they were on the back side of the bust.
Wham, wham, wham. Order! This is quite the shocking state of affairs. Mr. Wright's theory still sounds a bit absurd. But, however, let's just keep going down this road for a while and see where it ends.
Let's do this, Nick. And maybe Von Karma will finally throw in the towel.
Uh-oh. They're too calm.
Well, so much for that theory.
Yep.
Mr. Wright, do you mind?
What is it?
You took the time to research our circus, didn't you?
Well, yes, I did. Is there something making you think that I didn't?
If you did, then maybe you'll understand why I think you're off track.
Why is that? Motive. This witness feels an incredible debt of gratitude towards the ringmaster. Anyone with any relation to the circus is well aware of this. Thus, there's absolutely no way someone like this would kill the ringmaster.
Wait,
Your Honor, I'd like you to hear Acro's story. Learn about his relationship with the ringmaster and his life up until now.
What do we do? There's no doubting that Acro deeply respected the ringmaster.
Acro's motive. It was the Batman.
it seems that this case isn't over yet. Very well. However, I feel this is a good place to take a break. I will listen to the rest of Mr. Dingling's testimony after recess. This court will now take a 10-minute recess.
Yeesh.
So it is now 9:45.
It might be a good place to stop.
You think you want to
'Cause
stop here?
It feels like there's going to be quite a bit more.
All right. So yeah, we can stop here and we'll pick up on the next stream.
Yeah.
Yep. It's tempting to try and finish it tonight, but I
feel like it's gonna go a bit long-winded because it's going to lead into like the drama of like Regina and all that stuff too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think this is a good place to stop, as much as I don't want to.
Yeah.
Because we're getting close to the end of this case. So But yeah, you saved the game already?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just catching up with chat real quick.
I'll go ahead and do it again.
Leia's like,
Oops.
oh, it's great when she's pissed.
I hit the wrong button. I was about to continue it.
Oopsie. Oh my goodness, there's so many people in my friends list up playing Pokemon.
Who's Robot Man?
What do you mean who's Robot?
Robot Man with the robot head. Robot Man.
Are you talking about Wade's me?
No, in the picture of the Justice for All. There's
Oh, I thought you were looking at the top.
there's Edgeworth, and then there's Von Karma, and then there's Robot Man.
I mean,
Don't tell me.
I'm not going to tell you. I was just about to say that. I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, okay.
So,
But who is it?
I'm not going to tell you.
I'm going to name him Geralt.
Baka's like, you'll find out about Robot Man next year.
Okay.
Yep, because he's in the next game.
Then why is he advertised in this? Oh wait, this is a compilation.
Yeah, it's a trilogy compilation.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He's in the next game.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye now. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye. We should announce stuff before we go.
Like what?
Like the fact that we're taking next week off.
Why?
Because it's Thanksgiving, silly.
Oh right, I'm gonna be so full of turkey. I'm gonna sleep.
We're going to be too sleepy to stream. So, time to tell, saw her favorite character has been renamed. And now ditto. So, her favorite character has now been renamed.
Yep. Who? Robot
I thought
Man?
she said, yeah, Robot Man.
Yeah. I don't know what his
Yeah.
actual name is.
So, yeah, apparently that's So's favorite character in the trilogy.
Ah.
And you just renamed him Robot Man.
Yep. Sup, Robot Man?
How's it going, Robot
why
Man?
Why does he have like a 3-layered visor of red?
Honestly, I actually am not aware of that either because I'm currently playing through the third game myself with Leah. Yeah, Leah is she is introducing me to the third game because I have not yet actually fully played through it.
Maybe he's like now I can only think Robot Man. Who the hell am I? RoboCop. There have you seen the RoboCop movies, like the really old ones?
Oh no, I haven't seen them.
There's one scene in the films to where they like he's getting shot at by a whole bunch of people and he's like taking all the shots in the chest from these laser pistols, but they fire like 20 pistol shots without cutting away, and then they cut to him just going but he's not like gasping or he's just making that motion with no noise. It's so great. I love that.
I just like reenacted it in
Yeah.
my chair.
It's so great.
I love it. But yeah, next week we're taking a break from streaming because Thanksgiving, so everybody's gonna be with their families and everything.
Yeah, and also like there's a bazillion people playing the new Pokemon game.
Yep. So there's that too.
Yeah.
So yeah, there will not be a randomizer stream on Friday or an Ace Attorney stream on Saturday next week, but we will be back the following week for more Ocarina of Time Multi-World.
Yeah, we got to finish a seed on stream.
We really do. We've already started 2, and we're already planning on starting a 3rd one with Baku. So,
Oh, if he's available, yeah.
yeah, I mean, we're it's gonna happen.
Work.
It's gonna happen.
Work.
It's gonna happen. Baku, we will do a multi-world Ocarina of Time stream with you. It's gonna happen.
Yep.
We're going to make it happen.
If you don't stream with us, I'm going to start yelling flamboozle.
Directly into your face every time we talk to you.
Flamboozled. I love flamboozled. That is the best word ever. I love it.
We're gonna keep on, Baku. We're gonna keep on shouting "flamboozled" to you all the time until you finally agree to be on one of our multi-world
Just
streams.
pop into your chat and just flamboozle.
It's like anytime I see you in a voice chat on comms, even if I'm getting ready to go to bed or something, I'm just gonna hop in for like 1 second and just be like "flamboozled" and then leave. And then on your server, every Friday until you join us for a stream, I'm going to tag you and say "flamboozled."
You know what? Even better. Everybody in Baku's Discord, add flamboozled to your nickname.
Yes.
as a reminder.
Oh yes, everyone in the Baku server has to add Flamboozled to their name.
I wonder if anybody's actually going to do it.
Oh, I would love it. I would love it if people actually did it. What if everybody just changes their name to Flamboozled?
Oh, that would be
It's gonna
great.
get so
It's gonna be
confusing.
so confusing, but I would just want to bask in the chaos.
Baku.
Uh-oh.
Just dot 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 dot.
We're just messing with you, Baku.
Oh yeah, of course. Of course we're just messing with you.
Or are we?
Hard to know. It's really hard to know now, isn't it, Baku? Whether we're messing with you or we're telling the truth. Who's to say?
Meanwhile, like Leah, Foxy, and like everyone that they know, they're telling them right now, do it now.
Leah's like, don't forget, I know where he lives.
Just mail him a letter.
Dova's already starting. Flamboozle.
Leah, can you mail him a letter for us that just says Flamboozle?
Yeah. Or just like a written letter that's sent to him in the mail.
Would that even fit as like an Ocarina of Time name?
Flamboozle.
I might have to abbreviate it, but I think I could pull it off.
Leah's like, hell yeah. Fox is like, now I want to do it.
Baku's gonna get his first batch of fan mail, and it's all just going to say bamboozle. Or
Flamboozle. It's at that point that Baku's like, fine, I
Yeah.
will be in the stream. Just so that y'all stop shouting Flamboozled at me.
I need to know when his birthday is, because I want to write that on the gift receipt.
Flamboozle.
Just flamboozle.
Oh god, Deku, if he's watching, make me and make him me and make him Flamboozled.
There you go.
Baku's like, it's on Flamboozle 11th. Oh god. Oh boy. So.
Is there anything else we needed to announce? We got on a really big tangent.
No, we just went on a tangent about Flamboozled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, what's wrong with, Flamboozled?
The yellow Kirby shoes look like vanilla wafers, and now I'm hungry.
They do look like vanilla wafers. I had a Japanese snack the other day that really tasted a lot like vanilla wafers, and it made me want vanilla wafers.
I don't think I have any vanilla wafers. I think TC ate them all whenever we made that, like, spiked whipped cream. That was really good.
Vanilla wafers. Baku's like, they do! Maybe that's the point.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's Kirby's Dream Buffet.
Yeah. And then, like, the teal one looks like a combination of, like, mint chocolate.
Oh, yeah, no, that's the skin.
Yeah.
It's mint chocolate.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
It's
Which,
like-
by the way, mint chocolate is delicious.
It is. You have to be careful with how much mint you add, though.
Yeah. Actually, if you really think about it, too, Kirby's, like, regular red shoes look like they're cherry gummies.
Yeah. And then he's like, what, strawberry?
Yeah, he's just like a big strawberry puffball.
Like strawberry whenever you like make it into like a ice cream smoothie. Like
Yeah.
that kind of pink.
Yeah, it's like all mixed up in
Not
pink.
like the red of the actual strawberry.
Yeah. On a streaming note, contrary to what I said Thursday, I'm starting Pokemon Violet on Monday night. Baku says. Nice. So you all can go hang out on Baku's stream on Monday
Yeah.
as he starts Pokemans.
And then I won't because I'm boycotting the game.
Because it doesn't have Snorlax, right? Or Chubbers.
Or Chubbers. Like how? How?
Honestly, I'm kind of shocked too that they didn't have Snorlax in this one.
Honestly, I'm kind of betting that they're going to release like some DLC for that game.
Yeah, Leah and I were saying the same thing earlier today, like we were talking about it, and that's what she thinks too. It's gonna be DLC.
And then that way it'll be like, "Bah, Snorlax," or
Woo!
or other Pokemon, be like, "Bah, Clefairy."
Hank Hill trying to be a Pokemon
I don't know why I
trainer.
love the idea of Hank Hill as a Pokemon fan.
Yeah, actually, there's a great animated video out there. I should show it to you. I don't know if you've
Are
seen
you talking about that Nightmare Fuel where Bobby's a Butterfree?
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I love that video.
Butterfree!
Hey,
I'm okay, Dad.
I'll tell you what, that LeChonk ain't right.
The best part about that video is that when it ends, it cuts to like the end credits of a King of the Hill episode, complete with like the guitar music and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the slow like dun 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 dun.
Yep. It's great.
Oh God,
We should end the stream.
we should.
But
We
we've
should.
got 1 minute left until 10 o'clock.
Yep.
It's kind of what I've been feeling.
You know, it's interesting, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
We actually started the stream exactly on time tonight, and we're about to end the stream directly on time.
You should go over there and prime it for right whenever it hits 10. You're just going to hard cut it.
Yeah. It's not going to happen because I'm already sitting in the chair, and it's already like maybe 20 seconds till it's 10.
Nah. You got time.
Yeah, but I also don't want to get up.
Yeah, that's fair. Use your big toe and like reach over.
I can reach it. Ow, my knee.
Boomer, go in the stream.
I would if I knew how.
She'd probably destroy the computer. All right, I ended it.
I did it. I turned it off.
There it is, 10 o'clock. Do it. Do it now.
Bye,
Kill the
everybody.
switch. Pull the lever, crunk.